Saved a
Going
whole
off what you said
half
last
second.
time.
Hey, I just wasn't gonna mail the deposit in time. I was just trying to do you a favor.
Nah, it's all good. I mean, I just messing with you.
Oh, I
But yeah,
know, I
well,
know.
yeah, I mean, tell me about the
What I
song. Like,
think, I
yeah,
love this song. This is why I
yeah,
brought it up. What do
yeah.
you think of the song? This is your first time hearing it, I'm guessing.
Hell yeah. I ain't gonna
What do
lie.
you
I was trying
think?
to remember on the hook. It was giving me like old school vibes. I'm trying to remember. Is it like Lost Boys or maybe like Foo Schnick? Because I couldn't remember what group it was.
Mm,
But no, I liked it. It was different. It was different. I liked the concept. I liked the song itself was cool. It's just, I mean, it's not something I would like slap in my car, but
yeah,
like,
yeah, for
but like
sure.
no, like, but hearing it though, I'm like, it's a dope song. I definitely respect it. I like the concept.
Yeah, exactly. It's conceptual.
Hell yeah.
Dope, dope. Yeah, man. Flatbush Zombies. If you're into that hardcore, big energy rap, New York shit, check them out. I love this stuff.
Hey, New York music be different, yo. Like, no, it's crazy because I was just doing some reaction shit, like previously or whatever, before the episode, or whatever, and they were focusing on like the some gang out there, whatever, and their music. Like they have like this whole like turned up energy that's like just like crazy aggressive. Like even when they're saying like little stuff, like you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of dope. Like even like even them, like what I mean, they're kind of more like a conceptual group, not even like mainstream, like kind of aggressive, like you know what I mean. But even they're even how they're coming across is a little aggressive as well too. Like this is kind
Yeah,
of funny. Like I'm like, man, that East Coast, they got like a different type of energy with the flow. Like it's kind of funny.
yeah. It's dope to see that they got a style. They got like something they're doing specific, and it's just sticking to it. So I
Yeah.
like it.
I'm also a big fan, like you said, like I've always said, I'm also a big fan of anybody who's actually original and not sound like anybody else. Like, you know what I'm saying? 80% is everybody's gonna jump on auto tune and be like, "Nah, nah, 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 I'm sorry." Like, I'm saying like all right. So I appreciate hearing new shit anyway. So that's why I'm always a fan
Yeah,
like of this part of our segment where we just come in the room and not only does it set the tone, but like we get to actually hear different shit. So it's kind of dope. But speaking of that,
yeah, man.
Block Giants, man. Come on now, quit playing. Block Giants podcast. We are episode Deuce and a Coda. And it's Ink T to the
Mm.
G. Who you think it gonna be? And I'm here with my man, my brother from another, the taller Potter, aka Richter. You know what I'm saying? AKA Dose Methinitely, aka
Hey,
Mr. Never Make a Faux Pod. You know what I'm saying? Always, you know what I mean? Leave it on me. You know what I mean? Okay. We got
word.
we got another good episode for y'all today. I'm glad y'all tuned in with us. We've been grinding, and it's already looking like you know what I'm saying. We've been seeing the results of that grind. I just want to say appreciate y'all. I just want to say also loving that Riskel and T-Bert, man. You know what I'm saying? Riskel and T-Bert will return soon. We just gotta you know what I mean get some material for that. But yep, just love the response on
Mm-hmm.
that. But yeah, I just what do you think about how like sometimes you could just like be flowing like just you know what I mean just maxing relaxing brainstorming and ideas just pop and they stick on accident like it just gives me like b-boy vibes from back in the day where you'd be like man I'm trying to learn how to do this to this and all of a sudden you're like oh well actually I fell into this and you know what I mean now I'm gonna start doing this like you know what I'm saying so like it's funny how like you can just go into a situation of just planning everything like okay I'm gonna do this I'm gonna do this I'm gonna do this and then you're like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, that falls flat, and then you start joking, and some accidental shit just sticks, like like it's awesome how shit like that works. Like that's one thing about being a creative that I love the process because nothing's ever set in stone. Like even Kanye West, he'll like hear an album or he'll do his album like 2018 times or some shit. Like I need to tweak this beat one more time. Like hold on, I'm saying like bro, like gotta be
He
creative. The
crazy.
creatives. Oh yeah, for sure,
He
sure,
nuts, bro.
yeah, for sure. It's been an
I listened
interesting
to in
week.
the Maybach, and I need to change the frequencies on the highs on this. I went in the Maybach and it sound different.
For that 1% of people who gonna hear this out in the main back for the 1%.
Relax, up, relax.
And I need to do the listening party at the stadium though to make sure y'all get the full sound
For the
because I want to make
speaker.
sure. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. But that's
Pay for
that
that
grind
janitor
though.
though. Pay for that janitor. The janitor clean the bathroom.
Yeah, I heard it is a little slobbish. but uh, but yeah. Love you though, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I kind of got a bone to pick with Kanye Pop. Like, you know what I mean? I don't mean it that way, but you know what I'm saying? I kind of got a bone to pick with bruh just because got my page just messed up, like for his antics.
Mm.
For his antics.
Mm.
Even I haven't bounced back. Like, you know what I mean? They took his endorsement, they took mine. I felt the same way. I was crying with him.
Wow.
I was crying with him.
Wow.
I was like, shit, I didn't feel the way he felt. I just posted it.
That's what they did. They did one of those.
Yeah, I didn't even do a
Wow.
reaction to it. I mean, I thought it was crazy. But anyway, but yeah,
Yeah, out here Gestapoing.
uh, no, I mean, hey, they do what they do, and we know who they is. So yeah, y'all won.
Y'all
Y'all won.
they. Y'all they.
Mhm. They know the they, not that
Mm.
not the pronoun they, them. Wait, is that part of the pronoun game too? I don't even know how that shit works.
See, I'm just gonna get on the minefield. I'm not. I'm
You
good.
said I'm gonna get out the minefield. I know, right? Hey, oh, okay. Hey, speaking of minefields, though, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of somebody who's got a tiptoe out of minefield,
mm.
oh, what's up with Tiffany Henyard's mans? We haven't brought up Super Tiff in a minute. Big
Yeah.
Tiff.
Big
I was
Tiff.
so,
Super Tiff is
man.
back.
When I saw that, man, when I saw that on the situation where we go get our situations from, I was like, oh, won't he do it? I was in need of a chuckle because I was like, man, we always got some sad ish to always talk about. And you know, man, this is one of our bangers right here because like I'm thinking like, yeah, it's always funny. You know, I mean, it's gonna be some dope shit. And then it just immediately just got not funny. Like it just recently started getting
Real
real.
bleak. Real
Yeah.
bleak.
Yeah. Shout out Memphis. You know what I mean? Shout out Memphis Bleak.
Real bleak.
Yeah.
After your boy, what is his name? Something G, Tommy G or whatever. After he went,
Yeah.
it was just looking real bleak right after that.
Mm, Well, so for everybody who doesn't know, though, super. Do you want to introduce the topic since you were so nice to bless me with it?
Yeah, no, I mean, so Super Tiff is in the news because
Once again.
someone connected to her,
Mhm.
Keith Freeman, not Freed, Freeman, um, lied about his income, basically and he's filing for bankruptcy or something. So,
Yeah, that was.
uh, yeah, so on this
Yeah.
report, he claimed only like one job when he
Mhm.
has like 15. He's like Jamaican.
Yeah.
So, you can't be doing that and then claiming bankruptcies.
That's what. Hey, that's what I was like.
Even,
Hey.
even more comedy. I'm just like, okay, that's the landmine. I'm gonna step away.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, yo, why don't he just file a PPP loan since you had it? I mean,
Yeah,
you're already
yeah.
out
So,
there. Like, you're already out there.
so
But go
Mr.
ahead.
Freeman is getting indicted allegedly, and he is a big supporter of Tiff Hanyard. He also was his name was on the docket for that Tiffany Cares.
Yep,
So
he was on the board.
so so
He
so
was on the
kind of
board.
just laying out the foundation of like this is the facts of this dude, who he is, and all that.
Mm.
Now that I set the table, what you think, man? When you read this, saw what's up
Um,
with her mans and all that. What's up?
with her man's,
This dude, Keith.
yeah, no, that's I mean that's her man. That's really her dude.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got any other special relationships behind the
Oh,
scenes,
oh,
but I don't even know about that part. But I'm saying though, he's been with her from the beginning though. I'm talking about when it comes to all this, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about even before the Tiffany Cares Foundation. I think he was even part of the housing situation too. Like
yep.
when I saw that though, um, like I said, I'm not very familiar. I'm just familiar with how like the FBI plays. So
Mm,
like
mhm.
because you know what I'm saying I watch a lot of TV, true crime, you know, of course, been through the situations as well. Um when
Check
I
the
saw
channel.
that shit, I was like, oh, yeah, he finna tell. They finna hit her with the recap. Like,
Mm-hmm.
quick. That's the only way they're gonna get it. Like, but my first initial reaction was bruh was getting away with everything. It's always when you get greedy. Like I'm like, bruh, hold on. You reported only making 100,000, 99,000, whatever, but you're making almost over over 200,000. Plus you're got side work coming in, you know what I'm saying? So through other means, like and plus, you know what I mean? So Really, you're getting like 3, 4. Like, you know what I mean? And then you wanted to go report bankruptcy? Like, yo, like that's what I'm saying. That's when you just be getting too greedy. I saw that. I was like, bro, black people, like we just sometimes like
That's
I-
crazy,
when I
fam.
was looking at bro, I was like, oh, is he light skinned? I was like, oh, he ain't even light skinned. Like,
No, 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 not this time.
and then it was crazy too because like he's doing that same filibuster shit that like Tiffany's doing, like not answering the questions and things like that. And it looks so goofy. It
Jedi.
looks so see through. Like the man looked you dead in the face, but not in a press conference or anything like that. Walked up to you man to man, face to face, and said, "Hey man, how come y'all ain't put no return in on the where the money is going to the federal government?" He said, "We didn't. I didn't know about that." How would you not know about that? He said, "I don't know. That's a good question." All right, and then walked off. Tapped him on the shoulder and walked off. I'm like, bruh,
Oh my god.
bruh. I know pimping when I hear
Oh,
it, bruh. That sound like pimping.
that was crazy.
He just tapped him on the shoulder though, like pat him was like, "All right, then, man, thanks for coming
Yeah.
out," and then
Like
walked
good
off
game.
like he did something. Like, I was like, wait,
Like, good game.
I was like, okay, well, all right. Like when I saw that, I was like, bro, like bro, I don't even, how do you argue with somebody like that? Like
Oh my
that man's in his
god.
own world, bro. What do you say
Man.
to that? So I saw that part, I thought it was crazy. Um, but like I think the craziest part is though, because the biggest thing I think that the FBI is gonna do is either A, use this to flip him to snitch on her and everything like that. That's in his best
Mm.
interest, honestly. You got you gotta get on that stand and get the ET in. You know what I'm saying? Just you
Mhm.
gotta oh, I'm saying try to get
let
home.
that let that finger glow, son.
Try to
Let
get
that
home
finger.
too. Because when they coming, like I keep trying to tell everybody, when the feds come, they coming when they ready. Like you know what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
so it ain't like they coming and then trying to figure out, okay, well maybe we could find some evidence, maybe tomorrow. Like no, they ready. Like that's why they here. Like because everybody kept complaining. I can't believe they letting Tiffany do this. It's been 7 months. She just out here doing crazy shit. Nobody is doing anything. I can't believe this. It's national news. And you think the FBI was like one day was like, you know what? Let's arrest her and see if we could put something together. Like, no. As soon as they heard got a whiff of that shit, they start going to work, dotting all the I's, crossing all the T's. And as soon as they got something ready, as soon as they found a weak link, they was like, all right, cool. Now let's start it with this way. Boop. Like, this is how dominoes fall. Like, just how it goes. I think I said last time when we talked about Tiffany that I was hoping that she put some money up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because this day was gonna come. Like, you know,
mhm.
we talk about where her daughter would be placed and things like that. So, like I said, here it is. Hey, remember when I said it's gonna rain? Oh, yeah. Hope she
It's
got that
sprinkling
umbrella.
right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Hey,
sprinkling right
sprinkle.
now.
Hey, E40. Yeah.
It's sprinkling right now.
Sprinkling. For surely.
Sprinkling right now.
Yeah. And hey, just like Diddy. They ain't no charges. But but the walls are closing. The walls are closing. So like I said, what I thought about the whole situation though, I saw the town's reaction and all the other people on the board, and they were happy, um, as
Yeah,
they should be,
that
as
was
they should
telling.
be. Yeah, because no, they didn't care who was getting arrested. They didn't care if it was her, him, the sidekick, the city, anybody. It's like whoever get it, gotta get it, because we ain't did nothing. Like you know what I'm saying. Like so,
What one of
that's
them say? This is one of 25. Like one
yeah.
down, 25 to go.
Yeah,
Like
this is like that's the first
so
one
it
of the
sounds like
dominoes. I was like, oh shit.
everybody knows there's more than one going.
Yeah,
So
and they all working with the FBI. You know what I mean? Because when they
fire
came
sale.
in, yeah, come on, man. You think the FBI ain't got a plethora of witnesses? Come on, man. It's gonna
Yeah,
make Young Thug case look crazy.
the feds, man, like you gotta remember they can't use bluff. They're like
Ex-
the blackjack dealer, right? They
right?
can play you straight up, but they
Yeah.
can't play the bluff card. They can never just
Right.
fake a bet or fake a
Right.
hand. So just always know like it's never a bluff. It's never on some wishful
Right.
shit. Like
That's why, like, it's always funny when I always hear people say, like, "I'm going to trial," like, you know what I mean? When it's like the state or some shit like that, I'd be like, "Okay, cool, yeah, yeah, then go to trial." I mean, you got action. when I hear people talking about I'm going to trial with the feds, I said, oh shit, you must got like a secret weapon. You got a trick up your sleeve,
Are you telling?
hello.
Like, are you the one telling?
Yeah, exactly. Like that, hello. I was like, they have a
The first
90, they have
thing,
a 98% conviction rate. Like,
the
you think
first
you
thing I'm
finna be the
asking.
two? Yeah.
The first thing I'm asking is you telling? First one,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
telling?
I'm like, how do you feel like you finna work some magic? You know what I'm saying? There's no magic with them. They okay. My perfect analogy of the feds, nigga, is Tom Brady in the playoffs from 2000. Like, you know
Oh,
what I'm
here you
saying?
go.
Like, pretty much, bro. Like, you might see a loss here and there, but it ain't as frequent as you want it to be. Like, it ain't frequent enough to bet
Yeah.
on. It ain't frequent enough to bet your life on. Hell nah. Like, but no, I thought it was crazy. I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't know what her recourse is gonna be, because it's got to be weird to like know the walls are closing. And let's be real, everything's always cool, like in the midst of getting money, and everything's always happening. We're all friends and everything like that. But when the FBI is involved and they start talking about um football numbers, like, and they drop it casually in the conversation too. Well, this one right here carries a 20. This one right here carries the 10. This one right here, oh, state lines, that makes it federal. That's why. That's why. Because this one is going to be another 15. You got
Add
me?
15 on that.
Yeah, exactly. The enhancement, because that was also wire fraud, because that's going to be another.
And
Like, you
it's
know what I'm saying?
non-concurrent because
Yeah.
it's not the
Oh,
same type.
yeah, and we not
Oh,
run that
they're gonna
consecutive.
hit
Oh,
him
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
do
bro.
all those good
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
All of
yeah.
them.
And then on some real shit. I know how it works. And then they go hit him with the okay, cool. And at the very least, if you do plead out for all these and don't snitch on nobody, you just gonna have to do the we can combine everything. It'll just be a mandatory minimum 15 to 27, 15 to 25. You're gonna be like, mandatory minimum. Like, nobody, bro, ain't nobody 35 or 40, like, you know what I'm saying, who's never been in trouble on the wrong side of the law, never just anybody who's even been on the wrong side of the law. Nobody wants to hear at 37, hey, look, hey,
Hey,
15 years, hey, in the feds, like where's Spunky at? Like 15 years? Nah, she did it. Nah, that's her. Why you think it was called Tiffany Cares, man? That's her shit, man. Get me up out of here. Like, that's her,
mm-hmm.
like he finna
Exactly.
what? He finna flip like tiddlywinks. Quick.
Like
But yeah,
ET,
well,
right? ET mode.
I'm trying to get home. But yeah, but what was your thoughts on it, man?
Yo, I just what's funny is like as I was watching the little clip, um, I was like, yo, this is like one of many dominoes. And the last lady said that. I was like, yep. I mean, to me, it's just one of many dominoes about to fall. We'll keep tabs. We'll keep y'all in tune because we've been with Separatists since the early days, but
Yup.
we ain't gonna beat you over the head with her. We'll see,
Yeah.
man. We'll see. I just want to see if this dude's one of the first dudes and he folds and he just wraps this up quick, or if he's gonna try to hold strong.
You
That's
think
gonna
he
be
might be
fun to
you think he
see.
might be the gunner of the group?
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see if he's gonna gun it or if he's gonna
I want to hear the yes, ma'am. Like, yes, ma'am. I'm trying to get that bail.
or if he can be Quantavious.
Mmm.
Just some trickery on
YSL
the stand. Just some trickery on the stand.
YSL Glass. Yeah, that's my man.
Oh my god. Why you so glad? Mr. Glass for real, dog.
That's my man. Shout
Oh
out to
man.
Bruh too. I think he's sitting down behind somebody's cell somewhere.
Oh
I don't know
man.
where he at. But shout out, Bruh, man. Hope you
Forgot
live your
about
best
that
life.
YSL glass. That shit was
Oh shoot.
amazing.
It's crazy though, because it looked like all he was missing was the part. That shit was
Yeah, yeah,
wild.
exactly. The part.
Like, it was, but that was
In a
on
wheelchair.
head. On head. I wonder if he just went to his barber and was like, "Yeah, let me get the glass." 2017. Like,
Let me get that M Night.
oh god, the M Night, nah, the M Night 04.
Let me get that M Night part right here.
Oh god,
Get up.
sheesh. Oh yeah.
What is it,
Sorry,
man?
I'm just laughing, man. It's been a funny ass week. Like, nah, because there's so many things that have been crossing my mind, and almost none of them are on the dock. Like, nah, it was crazy. Nah, because I just walked in here and the biggest thing that just hit me, I was like, bro, does Chris Brown have the hardest diss record, nigga, of the fucking of this whole
Of
beef? Like,
course, R&B.
he's not even singing, and it's not a diss against Drake. That's
Oh,
what
I
made it
know.
crazy.
It's the Migos dude.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Quavo, like Quantavious, whatever his name is. Oh shit, is his name Quantavious too?
Something like that.
I think it is too. Quit
Something like
something.
that. That's how you made that connection. 'Cause that's how it goes.
Mm, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that
Yeah,
was weird though.
we all know
No.
Controlled
Chris Brown
Rap
got
and all
bars.
that.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
are
yeah.
since
But I'm just saying,
fan of a fan.
R&B dudes, they with the smoke, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
That's
since
why
the
I'm just
beginning.
like, that's
Since
why
the
I'm like,
beginning.
yo. That's why R&B dudes, y'all with the smoke. It's cool.
Damn, which is all blurred. But
There you go.
okay, right on, man. So it's all about exposing fakeness in hip hop. Like I said, Cat Williams set off a
Ooh,
major trend with this whole shit.
ooh.
But yeah, it's not only fakeness in hip hop, there's fakeness at the dentist.
Oh,
You can't even you can't even trust the veneer lady. What happened? Hold on, Chicago and hold on, Chicago and
and Vegas,
Vegas.
man.
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 Mm.
So
So
this
anyway,
lady out
yeah,
here,
go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. For sure.
this lady out here, I don't even know her name, man. She crazy. She
Mhm.
locked up. That's all you need to
Mm.
know. She crazy. So this
Is
lady
she
was out here
locked up?
running some fake dentistry. Yeah, they got her out in Chicago.
Mm.
Um, so she was out here basically doing a fake practice, doing horrible jobs on people's teeth,
Mm.
running game for a minute, and then she got caught,
Mm.
in and out of jail. I think she bonded out. And
Mm.
she started doing the same thing out in Chicago.
Mm.
Like, yo, this was crazy, man. Like, I ain't even trying to spend a lot of time on this, but I just was like, yo, like, double check your peoples.
Yeah.
Make sure the credentials on the wall are legit. Like,
Yeah.
make
Make
sure
sure they
everything's
have
spelled right
something
in
on
the
the wall.
certificate.
I know. I thought make
Make
sure
sure
they
that
have
make
something
sure
on the wall.
the word certificate is actually spelled certificate. You
Right,
know,
the
this is
right
just a
way.
reminder,
Yeah.
sending up another flare. Hey,
Yeah. That was
but
wild.
yeah, so basically, yeah, this lady, she messed up a lot of people's teeth, a lot of people's
Mm.
mouths got all messed up. Did
Mm.
horrible jobs, horrible work. I forgot the lady, but there's some lady who was hoping to rectify some of the situations for some of the patients, which was pretty dope to see. But um, yo, what'd you think when you saw this though? Like,
I thought it was insanely fucked up.
like,
Just not only because of the blatantness of the crime, really, that was wild by itself. But I just know like what people in there, like people have dental phobias already. Like you know what I'm saying. So
100%.
you already understand. Like it takes a lot of courage. I understand for people, it takes a lot of courage to even go
Oh,
to the dentist, and not only go to the dentist, but not, save up your own money to go to the dentist. Like not some like little procedure, like you know what I mean. That's big. Where you're like, man, I'm gonna save this money just to go do something I don't want to
get
do,
this
but I
big
know I
thing.
need it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's yeah. So it's crazy when like and it didn't seem like they were trying to cut costs. Like it seems like they just were. I mean, it wasn't like they found her on Groupon. Like you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Or Craigslist or
Yeah,
nothing
you know
like
what I'm saying? It seemed like they actually did some research, like, oh, we didn't do enough, honestly, but they went online, boom, found her, did a consultation. It seemed on the up and up. Price was seemed decent. Like I said, it seemed like a general price. Like what was the late the 2000 for the veneers for the dude? I think she
yeah,
charged
yeah,
him
yeah.
2000. Yeah, the tattoo artist.
Two
Um,
G's.
yeah, I think that sounds I don't know the price for veneers, but I mean to me it didn't seem like that was too much or too low. Like I
Outrageous.
don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, maybe that's cool. But that's crazy though because I don't even know how veneers work or anything like that. But that man said he got the veneers and then woke up and his tooth was chipped or some shit like that. And then the professional, the one who got him the consultation afterwards, the one who was actually licensed, she said if you don't have this taken care of, you could have no teeth soon underneath this shit. Like that's wild. Like not only is that person messing up, like you know, what I mean, messing up the procedure on you, they're actually fucking up your actual teeth forever. Like you know what I mean?
Messing
So
up all your other joints. Yeah,
exactly, the ones that wouldn't even had no problems. Like,
yeah, 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 exactly.
like that's crazy. So I just thought that was wild. I didn't want to spend too much time on it either. I just thought it was crazy
Yeah,
because
yeah.
how much research are we have to do? Like, I mean, should we be doing? Like, because I guess they didn't do enough. Because it was so crazy because like this is what I was confused about. She got arrested in Vegas first, right?
Mhm.
Okay, cool. Boom. Got arrested in Vegas. Boom. Bailed out. 9 days later, went to Chicago. Set up the same website, and boom, was booming in Chicago. Already had like 3, 4 customers in like a couple of days. Like boom, like, and I was like, man, how crazy is that? Like people don't do their research enough. Like that's too quick to me. Like to be able to go ahead and go and start another situation. Like it took us longer than that to move our podcast over to this one.
To our own channel,
Yeah, for
right?
real. Like, I was wondering about the time frame. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, maybe I don't know. Maybe was never that good of a criminal because I just don't be understanding like how you can do shit like that. Like, but I just want to say also, prayers out to anybody who got swindled for that situation because that's fucked up, bro.
100%.
Like
Yeah.
to actually think that you finally, bro. Like my heart went out to that tattoo artist, bro. Like just because, like bro, the tattoo field, like I mean, you know how that is. That's like damn near stripping for niggas, damn near. Like you know what I'm saying? You got it's by customer base,
It's
like
grind. It's
yeah,
grind.
it's
It's
definitely a
grind.
grind, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a grind, bro. So like for him to be able to stack that up, like you know what I'm saying, still pay the bills, and then you know what I mean, and then get shitted on. That's just that's about fucked up. That's about fucked up. I didn't like that. And the woman with the braces too. I didn't identify. I didn't like that either. Like that was
Yeah,
cool. She said her and her daughter. I'm like, bro, you whooped them both 2 for 1 special. Like that's
messed them up.
crazy. Hit him with a BOGO and then fucked them both up. Like
Right?
that was wild, bro. I didn't respect that. I didn't respect that. I don't know. Like certain crimes, like I could understand like crimes of passion or like things like that when because some things might have happened to violate you. I can understand things like that, but like when people go out of their way to just fuck over people, like that's the scam. Like I mean, that's how that hits different for me. Like I've never been a fan of those crimes. Like you know what I mean, where it's like I'm purposely going out there trying to screw over somebody else trying to get by too. Like you know what I mean. That's never been my type of like my get down. Like so it's just crazy when I see people like that. Like how people digress or lower themselves. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Lower
Yeah,
the. You
yeah.
know what I mean? Just for a couple of dollars. Like to me, I'm like, bro, it's a couple of dollars. Like what's 2,000 gonna do? Like, you know what I mean? Like maybe hit that ring. I mean, it could do something. Like it's gonna do something. But like in the grand scheme of like life, karma, like you know what I
Well,
mean, legal
ideally,
legal fees, like come on, man. You might be able to run up 20, 30, and then boom, now you got a felony. You gotta spend 20 on the lawyer. You gotta spend fucking 20 on the commissary when you go sit down, because you're gonna have to go sit down. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. I just think I don't know. Like I said, maybe I'm just not a good enough criminal because it didn't make sense to me. It didn't make sense. But yeah, what was your thoughts on it, fam?
no, man, same thing. Just I don't like when people are doing scams when it comes to people's health and like their
Facts.
well-being. Like I just
Facts.
don't like that. Like I'm good on that, man. I'm not a fan. So
Okay. Um,
we off that.
yeah, we definitely off that. Why do you think America really is so against TikTok? The real reason, not this shit they keep telling us on TV.
I don't know, man. I think that's above my pay grade.
Because I got nothing. Because at first I'm thinking like, okay, cool. Well, actually, at first I was thinking like, yeah, maybe it's the competition. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, wait a minute. Why the fuck does the United States government give a fuck about the competition between Facebook and Instagram? And you know what I mean? They shouldn't, right? They don't, right? So why is it they're trying to sneak bills in together? Like it was just crazy when I saw that shit when it said $95 billion for aid to Ukraine, Taiwan, and we're also trying to put the bill right next to banning TikTok. I was like,
Oh, I see what you're saying. So what I think what from my take of what you're talking about, let me
mhm.
see. Basically when they vote, they don't just vote sometimes just one bill. Sometimes it's like
No,
all
no, I
these
know it's a
measures.
package. No, I know it's a package.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
But I like how
they
they try to
kind of
sneak it underneath it. But go
well,
ahead. But go ahead. But
well
go
they
ahead.
throw that in there. Yeah, they
Yeah,
obviously throw that in there, and then it's it's part of it because no matter what it was, like it, same thing, like whatever went in with the Obamacare, right? Like,
Right.
but we don't know it. We just know it as whatever with the Obamacare.
Right.
So it's that same thing. So like that's why they're doing that. But the real question about the whole TikTok thing, it just sounds like it's data. It doesn't sound like it's money related.
Expound.
Because when it's well, governments generally don't do much with tech companies in general unless it's issues with data, like
Mm.
information is breached or used wrongly or shit like that. That's when a lot of governments, just globally, and I say this because of my day job shit.
True.
Um, so I think they're probably, if coming from a government's angle, they're probably not happy with whatever China might do with the data. Maybe they're like, we got it and we put it on our servers, and once it's on their servers, they can do whatever they want. They can sell it off to whoever. Or, who knows, right? But
Mhm.
they don't like it. It seems to me is the situation because I don't know why the government would want to pick a side in terms of commerce, money
Right.
coming in, right?
Right.
Pick a side like we're picking Facebook over this. Like I don't they've never really picked a side. They just try to regulate and make rules.
Right.
Who makes the most money, they're gonna obviously fuck with, right? So that's why I don't try to get too caught up in this whole like China thing. I just think if you're obviously a huge company, it's magnified if you have a lot of big security flaws or whatever, right? And
Mhm.
they obviously don't want to say what these flaws are. And I
Right.
think that's the other flip side of it is like,
Mm.
let's say it is a data thing. They're not going to say, hey, yo, they're fucking loose with their data because everyone's going to go steal it or you can't do that.
Mm.
So for me, I think it all goes back to their data, whatever TikTok does with their data or uses their data, sells it, whatever, who knows, I think is the main issue. And I think that um, they're going to try to find a way to rectify that and take over it, just like they did with what Virgin Air. They made
Mm.
it had to be
Yeah.
American company.
Mm.
Like so we've seen this before. This ain't new. It's just obviously we don't know what it is, but since we don't know so much, that's why I think it's data because data generally has the most privacy.
Mm. Okay.
It's the most secret. So
Mm.
anyway, that's just my rant on it. But yeah, man, what'd you say? 95 billion, I think it is.
Yeah. On aid for
Yeah,
Ukraine
yeah.
and Taiwan, which
But yeah, yeah. To circle back,
yeah,
I
I'm
think
like,
they lump it all together,
yeah,
and
no,
that's
I definitely
why.
understand. No, definitely.
Yeah,
I've voted before, like, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
like I
yeah,
understand,
yeah, yeah.
like that's why I'm a big advocate for voting because sometimes you'll go there for one measure and see some other shit and be like, "Oh yeah, hold on, that was on there today." Hold on. Like so I no, I definitely was understand I'm sorry, definitely understood what the whole how they vote shit. I was just thought it was interesting for the voters to go to you know, what I mean, to go to the ballots, and all of a sudden they see, okay, do we support aid for Taiwan and Ukraine? Hell yeah. But fuck TikTok. You're gonna be like, like that's weird to see on the ballot together. Like, you know what I mean? You're just like, why you keep
Gotcha.
sneak?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then I would say that like 90% of people are probably gonna be like, I don't understand how that. You know what I mean? It's weird. It's how the way thought progression is. Like, you know what I mean? So people think Taiwan aid definitely need a patriot. Okay, Ukraine, yep, patriot. All right, cool. TikTok, wait, what? Like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? As a voter, I'm like, man, I don't care. No, I don't know. Like, I mean, I,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not on it. I watch it. Like, if you're like a regular person, you watch that shit when you're on the shitter or you're fucking like, you're not out there doing the dances. So I mean, you don't see like a problem with it. Like, you're like, what's wrong with TikTok? Like, fuck. Like, seriously, do you find anything wrong with TikTok?
I don't. That's what I mean. It's above my pay grade. I don't. For what's being said and what's going on, I just honestly don't care. So that's why I don't dig into it.
Mm,
I think if I like cared, I could dig into it and have like an actual solid opinion or something. But I don't know. Again, for me, being as far away from everything as I am, it looks like the Virgin Air thing again. Like there's something going on. They don't like it. You got to be American to own something, whatever.
mm,
And it's another American government corporate takeover type thing. So that's where I chop it up as I don't know what else to really say because I still kind of lean on the data thing. There's some kind of data issue, user
mm.
information. And that could even be what happened with Virgin Air. They had information about people's personal socials for flights, etc. So I don't know. Who knows?
Mm.
But it's weird.
What is confusing to me is that how they always not when I say they, I guess we'll go on our conspiracy hat for a second. Like we'll say because this is what sorry, this is the impression I'm under from what it looks like on the outside. I could be completely wrong. But from what I see, it's a system where they are focused on keeping the poor poor and keeping the rich rich, or richer. I grew up when there used to be a middle class. Like I've seen people when I was what 15, 17. I used to meet people who was a manager at Safeway, had a house. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, whoa, like you think about that right
Yeah.
now. Like, you're like, you think about that right now, manager at Safeway, you can't even get an apartment. Like, what are you talking about? So that just brought me to like my next subject, like, because I was thinking about like what there it's all something going on is like, but it's like I said, it's above my pay grade as well because they
Mm.
have $95 billion for aid for Ukraine and Taiwan, but they don't have any money for the homeless like crisis really to keep us off keep homeless people off the street. So I just or food or people's bellies full. Like, why are we still doing food drives if we got $95 billion to go throw at a problem? I'm not saying we shouldn't go throw at a problem. Our heart's in the right place. Can our heart be in the right place, like at home too? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought it was weird because that brought me to my next topic, which the mortgage rate jumped up to the highest percentage it's ever been since its inception. I believe it's what 7.1% or something like that. And
Really?
yeah,
Didn't get higher than that before. Interesting.
I could be wrong on the number,
Mm-hmm.
but I know it's the high. They just said it's the highest it's ever been. So, um, and it was funny. God rest her soul. My grandmother did brought something up to me. I want to say a few months back, maybe last year, um, and she asked about my plans, and I said, "Yeah, I'm about to buy a house," and she said, "Good luck." I said, "Good luck? What do you mean, good luck?" And then she had a whole spiel about how how beneficial it is to keep people in apartments for the government or for, you know what I mean, for not the government per se, for just for everybody, but you know what I mean, it's for everybody, like, you know what I'm saying? So she was saying there's a lot of pitfalls and traps that people try to that you'll have to go through to rise out of apartment living, like credit card use, like, you know what I mean, entertainment spending, like, you know, things like that, because they're making it so high. The rent, not only is the mortgage percentage up, the cost of the I mean of the property is up as well. And now you can't even own the property. I think you just only buy the house. Like, you know what I mean? So it's even crazy. Like, taxes is up, everything is up. And like I said, if you work at the manager at Safeway, it's damn near impossible for you to buy a home. So that's why I've noticed I keep looking around. I was wondering, okay, when I was younger, I used to always see homes being built. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time you walk the street, home being built or renovated or something, like add on something. Nowadays, all you see is just blocks of apartment complex, blocks, blocks, apartment, 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 apartment. Like, and it's like, yo, they ain't even trying to hide it. They're like, look, you ain't gonna have no money for this big shit. Go on, get cozy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it was so weird when I walk around and I see people like in a two-bedroom apartment. It'll be a man, a husband, a wife, a kid, two dogs. And he's like, bro, in a two-bedroom apartment? Like, what what are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? No, I mean, nothing against that. Like, I mean, sometimes you got to do, but when I look at that, I'm like, that's not what I would want for my situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, that just
Mm-hmm.
sounds crazy to me. Like, there's no space for nothing. Like in a two-bedroom, that sounds crazy to me. I don't know. I mean, what do you think when you saw when you read that?
Um, I just thought that was like interesting to see. You know, where I'm at, it's still booming a little bit. Not obviously as much as it was, but still booming a little bit out here. So
Mm.
to see that rate jump and for it to still be kind of like moving out here was like, oh snap. Well, things are definitely gonna slow down because people aren't gonna buy right now. They're gonna wait for it to drop. But
Hell yeah.
um, man, um, and you were killing that shit about the apartment and stuff like. if you
Was it?
really have no other choice and no other means, yeah, you should rent or have an apartment or whatever. Like, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? But if you do plan to stay in America, you
Hmm.
should try to buy something.
Yeah.
It can be a condo. It can be.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
just saying. I think if you're planning to live in America, period,
Mhm.
even if not at that place, you should aim for trying to have some land because that is like
In my area right now, condos are starting at 2.4.
crazy. Yeah, the Bay is a whole different thing.
Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, "Woo!" And you increasing the percent. Oh no, don't worry about it. No, yeah. Don't
This
worry
is
about
why
it.
I say this is why I say
Yeah.
America, not even
That's why I
California
say.
or the
That's why I say.
West Coast.
Hey, I
But
say y'all got it. Hey, I ain't mad at you. It's not
but
my
that
own
rate
bad.
of what 7% is pretty high. I feel like during the Occupy, it was pretty high up then too. I think when shit crashed too. But um,
Did you get some justice on your percentage?
oh yeah, that's why we made that move. That's why we moved when we moved. Like
Mm.
we saw the rates
Struck
right
when
during the
iron was hot.
pandemic,
Yeah.
right when the pandemic hit. Like
Mm. Oh,
we
so they
was
dropped
like,
right when the pandemic hit? See, I'm not aware. I'm not a homeowner.
yeah, they dropped because the economy was bad, yo.
No, I
So
believe. I mean, everybody was at home, so it
so
makes sense.
mortgage rates were real low, and so
Oh, okay.
my wife and I just looked at each other like, yo, like
It's that time.
we wanted to save more,
Mm,
but the rates are gonna be different. We might as well just bite the bullet and go now
mm,
with this rate that's locked.
mm. Right?
so
Hello.
so so we did that, and
Talk
yeah,
that big
man.
boy talk, man. Hold on. You talking about that lock rate. That lock rate.
Yeah, so with a fixed rate mortgage.
That's
So
that big boy talk.
um, yeah, but it's something I think everybody should look into if you're I forgot the acronym for it, but if you're like an adult with no kids, just a dog, you're like, I don't need to have nothing to pass on. Like, don't have to always think about it as passing on. It could just be an investment. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
quick sidebar. I have homies who reach out and they'll be like, "Yo, like, how could I come up on money?" And I'm like, "You got to do investments. Like,
Yep.
now that could be stocks, that could be companies, it could be whatever. But if you're not putting your money into something to see it grow and get returns, then you're not going to get anything." So, um,
Dang.
same goes with the house, right? Like, so
Yep.
if you're putting in money on a mortgage instead of rent,
Hmm.
at least you're getting something with equity and track record of payment and et
Right.
cetera, that if you do pass, your wife or whoever that's left in your family, if you don't have a big family, you have no kids or something, they can like then bury you with no extra cost, or you know what I mean? Like
Right.
like there's
No,
just
definitely, definitely, definitely.
you just got to think like it's an investment. Not only is it just a house, it's also
Yeah.
an investment. And to tie it all back, a lot of people ask about investing and stuff, and they live in an apartment. I'm like, yo, just invest in a house,
Yeah.
invest in a
Hello.
condo.
Hello.
Like if
I
that's
was telling.
steady, that's
What?
always going up, right?
I was telling one of my partners, I was like, bro, they got a lot of houses. Like, he's like, because he lives in an apartment, and he was like, bro, I'm trying to get some extra money. I'm like, bro, they got a lot of homes that are rent to own. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So you could actually sublease this apartment, you know what I'm saying? Move into that bitch, or you know what I mean? There's a lot of options, or you could, you know what I mean? Sorry, get the house, sublease the house. I mean, and stay in this apartment, like you know what I'm saying, and have people over there charge them double, like or rent out. You know what I mean? Do all kind of shit. You in there because it's rent to own, so it's your house technically. Like you know what I'm saying? So you can turn to an Airbnb if you want to. Like you have options. It's your shit. Like he was like, okay. So I mean, there is lots of options. Like I said, if you're single, because I brought up to him because he's single. Like I was like, bro, like,
Okay,
but
okay.
you know what it is when you're single and you don't have no kids, you're just like, man, I'm gonna live forever. Like you know what I'm saying? You're like, you
No
don't see,
tether, nothing to tether you to
yeah, you're like,
reality. Yeah,
man,
yeah,
man, you go to work when you feel like it, you don't, like, you know what I mean? There's shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I don't feel like it today, like, you know what I mean? But it's kind of, I'm trying to tell my younger friends, like, you know what I mean? Because when you get 30, 35, you're gonna be like, wait a minute. Hold on. I don't even like living over here. Like, I'm trying to move somewhere. Like, and then- you know what I mean? And then, like, and then boom, you're gonna be like, oh wait, I'm back to another apartment. Like, hold on. Like when you get a certain age when you're like, you know what? I don't even like living around people. Like, I don't
right.
even like seeing people like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that apartment, an apartment, you got to see that. You got to see somebody every day, like every
Hear
day.
him, see him.
Smell them.
Yep.
If they got a dog or something, I don't know. Like you don't smell something, like for real. But
Yeah. Yeah. If
anyway,
anyone in the market right now,
mm,
just wait it out. Obviously, it's probably not the best time to buy unless you just got it like that. But I
mm,
would obviously wait. Let this ride out, and then check your options. But
oh yeah,
yeah, don't do it right now.
I'm waiting my damn self, man. Trying to do something comfortably, man. Trying to get right. You know what I mean? When the getting right. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I can't even keep going with this pod without asking you, man. Where'd you get the drippy sweater from, man? Where I've been looking at that the whole.
Oh
I'm like,
snap!
he just tried to slide that through the whole pod and not say nothing about it. I was like,
Oh
nah,
snap!
I need some
Oh my man, Ice
Lucy.
Pick.
You got some
My
splaining to
man,
do.
Ice Pick.
Ice pick.
Ice Pick. You can get him at dosmeth.com. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no! Oh shit! Go ahead, man. Brag
Ice
on
Pick.
yourself a
You know what I'm
little
saying?
bit. Dosmeth.com. Where can they get the merch?
Dosmeth.com. You know what I'm
Let's
saying?
go. I didn't even know that. Okay, I'm gonna have to give me some merch. Okay.
Hey,
Oh,
it's Ice Pick right here.
okay.
You can get him, and you got Ricky Strange up in there.
He said
And
Ricky
then I have some more.
Strange. Oh no.
And I got some
Oh
more coming.
no, not Ricky
More
Strange. That sounds
characters.
lit. Okay, let me
It's gonna
know
be all these
some.
characters. It's gonna be we doing
My man said Ricky Strange. I gotta see what that man look like. He sound like he gonna be raw. Like,
it.
oh man, I ain't gonna lie. I just the whole pod though. I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, that shit is lit, bro. It's giving
Hell
me hella Mike Tyson punch out vibes. I'm like, bro, I gotta see what I'm like, I gotta ask the dude, who is that, bro? And then it was kind of reminded me like of some of that Nate the Lawyer kind of merch, but like but better. Like, you know what I mean? Because he have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. You see how his shit, I was like,
He got a different. He got that like he got the Snapchat emoji type
yeah,
style.
his shit look
But
kind of
yeah,
like
yeah.
who's that nigga from Sonic the Hedgehog's and that nigga in that bubble, his nemesis nigga, his shit look kind of like that nigga. And the
Oh
Sonic,
yeah, what was that, Mr. Wiley or whatever?
yeah,
Dr.
yeah, yeah,
Wiley, some
Mr.
shit.
Riley,
Yeah,
yeah, Mr. Riley, yeah, his shit kind of look like that type shit. Your shit look dope though, like your shit look dope. But yeah,
hey,
I tried to go brag on
appreciate
my
you.
homie one time. I didn't even know that was you. You know what I mean? I thought my man just picked up some
Hey,
drips somewhere. You know what I mean? I'm like, I'm trying to cop
oh, I
some.
picked it up. All right, that was dosmeth.com. You know what I'm
Hello,
saying?
hello, let's go. Hello, all right, man. Oh yeah, man.
Speaking of
Speaking
what
of
I've been
happy
working
shit,
on,
what? Hello, I ain't mad at it. Man. That shit is lit. But speaking of dope ass works, man. I just want to say congratulations. This week was the 30-year anniversary of Nas' Illmatic album release.
oh,
That is so wild. Yeah, I was like, bro, it's been 30 years, bro. I'm like, bro, how old are we? Like,
salute.
because I remember copping that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I didn't go to the store and buy it. I wasn't that old. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro,
Yeah, yeah, no, no.
yeah, I remember, you know what I mean, getting the copy. Like, you
I
know what
got
I mean?
this one late. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
but this was that, man. Nas, man, 30 years later, you still got the bars, you still got business savvy, still got drip, still just doing your thing, man. Salute. You bless the streets of hip hop with a classic John that's still a classic. That shit aged well. That's still the John. You can throw that bitch right now
Mm-hmm.
and let it just play. You know what I'm saying? Like front to back, paw, like however you want to call it. Like, but I just want to say, shout out you, bro. Like, you are a hip hop
Yeah.
icon legend. You still dropping new shit, and it's still heat. But
Mm,
this one right here shaped a generation. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, so like
easily.
to see the fact that it's 30 years later, and it's like, man, like, and look at your sons. Like, you know what I mean? That's what you gotta do now. Just look around and look at your sons. Look how they look at your
Your sons
grandsons.
and your
Yeah,
grandsons. Yeah,
exactly. You know,
exactly.
facts. Like, man, just salute, man. Like Block Giants Inc. T to the G. I'm not gonna speak for Richter all the way, but I know he feels the same way I do. Salute, brother. I just had to get that one off because, bro, that was beneficial as hip hop heads. Like, you know what I mean, b boys. That Illmatic was Bible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we had man, all the albums at the time that was all chapters in the
Oh,
Bible, man. Like, they was all books in the Bible. You know what I mean? But that was
you still
definitely
doing
that was the kickoff though. That was really the kickoff though. That was like Genesis damn near for the hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? Damn near that shit. For real, for real. But yeah, shout out to you, bro. Man, we got just gotta say that, man, one time, man. Can't say it enough, man. Thank you again, man, for your
it. Yeah,
donation
man.
to hip hop.
For real. Shout out to you, Nas. Big up there.
Okay, hold on. I was gonna talk about this Toronto Raptors band, but this could be short. Because I just want to ask you some questions because I'm not really familiar with this type of situation. So, um, my man's over here. Who's my man's?
Porter,
Yeah. I don't even know who he
Jontay
is.
Porter.
Yeah. He got the band. Yeah, he got the Lifetime band.
Yeah,
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 for. So I was trying to figure out like, was he betting on his own games or was he
yeah.
betting
He's betting on
to win or lose?
himself. So I don't know if you've known about betting, but it's changed, man. It's not like
Hmm.
it used to be.
Okay.
It ain't. It ain't just yo. Let's watch the Warriors game against the Lakers,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna bet on the Lakers or the Warriors winning. No, no, no. I'm gonna make a bet that they show Jack Nicholson 3 times. Oh, you could do that? Oh yeah. You could do that. These are prop bets. So you could bet on
You said
how
you
many
said prop
times.
bets.
So you could bet how many times they're gonna show Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl. So I can have an interest in watching the Super Bowl because I want to see how many times Taylor Swift's gonna get shown because I put money on that.
Wait, is this type of shit on Prize Picks and shit?
Yeah.
Really? Oh
So
shit.
so
Okay.
so now like let's take that now just
Mhm,
zoom out,
mhm.
right? If it's not just about the win of the Lakers and the
Right.
Warriors, it's
Right.
it's so much more now, right?
Right.
So I don't have to bet on homeboy winning the game. I
Hmm.
can bet on his rebounds. I can bet on his stat line, right?
Right.
So he got caught, and it's easy because he's making big money off of just him, not like team play, right? Like so and so out in Nebraska is winning like mad money betting on Jontay Porter, just
Okay.
Jontay Porter. Let's say he
Oh,
had
he's
to
not betting
get
on
a double
nobody
double,
else. Oh, okay.
exactly,
Yeah, he
just
did.
on
Oh,
him.
okay. Because I was trying to figure out, I'm like,
Like,
how you get caught? And I'm like, oh,
because again, it's not
people are
we're
stupid.
past. It's just teams. It's
Okay.
I
So
could bet on
even
everything.
so you're
I
telling
could bet
me
on
he
everything.
just called one person and then was like, yo, or maybe he was that other person, or who knows, whatever.
It was him,
He had, exactly, but he has a
allegedly. It was
allegedly,
him.
right, right.
So
But you're
it's just a
saying
fake
no,
name.
okay, had a fake name, bet on himself only. Didn't make no bets like the team would win, the team would lose. The other no, like just bet on himself. People are stupid, man. All right, now see that's why. Okay, because you see how I brought it up, right? I was trying to figure out my only question about this. I said this was short. My only question, I'm like, how you get caught? Because I was wondering, like,
It's easy to get caught when you cheat gambling, man. Like gambling is so regulated and covered, man. If something
mm,
is not right,
mm,
flare goes up. Now they checking.
okay. Because I'm not really a
So
big gambler at all. Actually, I
yeah,
don't.
yeah. I mean, you know where I live, so
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
what's
of
up
course,
with
yeah. Oh yeah.
it. So basically, just know it as this: if you could get away with it one time, you should get away with it one time. But no one ever gets away with anything just one time. Once you get away with it once,
You're gonna do it
you
again, of
do it again.
course.
You do it
Always.
again. And that's the thing.
That's just
Like
human nature.
if he did that and did one big bet on himself and won it and that was it, he probably would have got away with it, obviously. But he's just gonna keep going to the well.
So my question is though, what kind of pressures is an NBA player under when you're making a significant amount of money to go ahead and cheat at gambling to make more? Like, isn't the reason to get to the NBA is because now you don't have to struggle? Like, I don't know. People are stupid. I don't know.
It's you got to think people got different vices. People got different things going on in their
That's
heads,
true.
man. And
That is
so
true.
this dude obviously is skilled enough to be in the NBA, but he might have a gambling addiction.
True.
He might be that dude that is like, yo, he's super dope, but he's always scheming. He might have just been like, he's one of them dudes. He's like, he's super
Yeah,
dope,
we
but
all know one of those.
he's always thinking of some
Angle.
way to scheme it,
I was
kind of
thinking of the
like plot.
angle. Yeah.
Oh, yo, I'm good, but I can make a little more if I do this though. Like,
Yeah, I
man, you
forgot.
good.
We know.
Like,
Yeah, I forgot. We do
so
know.
so
Yeah, we know people like that. I forgot.
so again, remember these people are
Yeah.
millionaires because they play in the league, but
Mm.
that only just exemplifies or amplifies
Who
who
they
you
really
really are,
are. That's
right?
facts. We
So
definitely say that on
so
this pod, but
so
that's just
yeah,
crazy, man. I hate to
it's crazy, dude.
no because I one thing I'm that's really just gets under my skin is like when people like work their whole life and train a whole life and actually beat the whole herd, like, you know what I mean, to get to a level that is not easily attainable, and then do stupid shit. Like I thought John Morant was gonna be out of here by now, but like he's trading this shit up. Thank God. Like,
Oh,
but
big
like
money.
because he was he's damn near the face of the franchise once LeBron leave. Like for real. Like but like it's just crazy. Like not everybody is LeBron, not everybody's Ja. I understand that. Like, but bro, like I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's me trying to put myself in somebody else's shoes that I'm not in. Like, because I'm only putting myself in the situation shoes, not the person's life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking about it like me in my life. If you gave me $200 million or $2 million to just do what I'm doing in life right now, I'm not gambling on me. Like, I mean, I already gambled on me. I won. Like, you know what I'm saying? I won. Ta-da! Like, you know what I mean? Shit. But but that's crazy though. I don't know. It's just sad to see like when people like work their ass off and then it'll be minor shit that trick them off like the NBA young boy shit. Like he tricked himself out of his square because of addiction. Like, you know what I mean? Like and
Mm.
stupidity. Like, you know what I mean? And hubris and like, you know what I mean? Like a lot of shit. But like I said though, to be like I said, it really irks me. Like, bro, can you imagine, bro? Like what if people do to you tall. You've heard the stories about how NBA players grew up. I'm pretty sure the people told you like try to envision like your life was like that. They was like, you probably went to the basketball camps and everything like that, and you were like, no. Well, I mean, you probably was like maybe hanging around the ball court. No, like, you know what I'm saying? You used to have these, bro. Your answers used to be so funny about basketball, bro. They used to always ask the craziest questions at the airport. So, how long have you? I haven't.
What
How come?
position? I don't play.
How come? I don't want to. Why not? Nigga, what the fuck? What flight are you on, bro? Like, what flight are you? Shit be
Like,
hella funny. They got deep.
yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I sidetracked. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like I said, one thing that just fucks me up. I just hate seeing people trick themselves out of their situation, bro. Because like when you ever notice like after you get caught, man, hindsight is 2020 every time. You're like, oh yeah, why was I only betting on me? Like, you know what I mean? Every person in the world, like every person in the world who probably first heard that story was like, did he only bet on himself? Like, how did he catch him?
Greed,
Like,
yo, greed. He's like, I don't take no losses, fam.
mm,
I can't lose no money.
can't make it look good.
Yeah, yeah. To make it look balanced, nah, I can't lose no
No,
money.
I need
The only
all
reason
I
I'm
need
doing
all
this is I
money
need
in.
only reason I'm doing this because I'm greedy. I need more money.
Mm,
Like that's
mm.
why I was like, there's gotta be something else in the head going on there. And,
You're right though.
uh,
I heard a lot of
shout
players.
out to
Oh, go
their
ahead.
family, man. Their family's going through a lot right now.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, the other brother just went to jail.
Oh, damn. Oh shit. It must be in the blood.
So like, yeah, two of the three brothers is like going through it, and
Wait,
then
there's
one of
three
them's
brothers. Are
in
they
the
all in the
league.
NBA?
Nah, I think
Oh,
just
okay.
this one is in
Oh
the
shit.
league.
Oh
The other
damn, he
one's
was the
in
meal
is doing
ticket
some.
too. Also, maybe he was trying to actually like be there for his family. Like maybe they were going through some stuff, and he was.
You know what I
Uh,
mean?
sometimes you gotta spend your own money. I ain't gonna
He
lie,
might be
son.
one of them dudes that's dope at hooping, but comes from like that environment, and
That's
you could see
which
it
is a
from.
lot of them. Which is a lot of
But you
hoopers.
could see like his
Yeah,
brothers might be just still easily
influence.
attached or connected to that.
Yeah,
So I'm
sounds.
gonna just leave that alone. But
Yeah,
shout
man,
out
that
to their family. I
sucks.
hope their family
Yeah.
comes back from this. Sounds like a hard time for them.
For surely. Once you put that spin on it, see, like I said, you never know what somebody's going through in their life. Like I said, I thought about it in my position. Like, you know what I mean? See, now you come to pass, like you telling me, man, he's got two brothers. His brother just went to jail. His mom probably going through. Like, I'm like, bro, like they probably need that bail money. They probably need like, yeah, like I don't even know what his net worth is or how much he's making, but when I know any human being that you support is expensive. Like,
Yeah,
especially like that's all I know. For real. So that's crazy. Yeah, prayers up, man. Damn, I didn't even know it was like that. That's crazy. That's crazy. I didn't
yeah,
know.
yeah,
That's why I'm glad I brought
yeah.
it up because now I'm more aware. That's lit.
That's what's up, man. But shout out to Michael Porter Jr.
Hell yeah.
You holding it down in the league right now. You do your thing and keep rising up for your fam, dog. Keep making them buckets.
Mm.
That's kind of sad, I guess. We got the sad stuff in the middle, kind of. I guess
I know, right? I'm like, that took a crazy turn because that was gonna be some for me. I thought it was gonna be comedy. I was like, yeah, let me get a couple jokes
That's what I
off.
was thought, and then I started reading about it. I was like, "Oh shit!
Yeah, you're like,
Oh
oh shit,
wait!
there's a
Oh damn,
backstory.
yo,
You're like, oh
the
shit.
family right now. Oh,
You're like, fuck, I
yo,
woke up a Christian. Fuck, this ain't even that funny like
damn! It's too late to
that.
move this to the top."
I know, right? Yo, I had a sad ass one, bro. I just left it completely off, bro. I was like, bro, and I fuck with the person too, but I ain't gonna bring it up. But like, you know what I mean? We just gonna, you know what
Oh
I'm
yeah,
start doing? I'm just gonna put a segment maybe sometime, maybe in the beginning, just like, hey, if you going through it, if things is happening to you, things have happened to you this week, last month, shit, yesterday. 20 minutes before you turn this shit on, man. Prayers and healing energy for you. We gonna get it out the way. We don't want anybody to ever have to go through things that are out of their control, and we are familiar with what that feels like. Very overwhelming. It causes anxiety. But we just want to say here on Black Giants, man, thank you for tuning in with us because we are here to relieve that stress, man, and talk about some funny shit. So you can laugh at us about how we talk about sharenting. Come on now. Because
uh-huh.
y'all, we've seen you too. And we know who you are. The Karens, the Kens, the Darrens, the Laquishas,
Woo,
the
woo,
Tyrells. Yeah, you all are
woo.
guilty of sharing the children on the interweb. Yes. So we're gonna talk about this
Mm.
sharing thing. Um, Parents break the rules by uploading their children. I thought that was the craziest opening sentence, or sorry, opening question that you said, right? Because I have seen this for years and it's always been mystifying.
Years.
Yeah, facts. Mystifying. People will tell you, oh sorry, people will tell their children they can't have social media, but then go post their children on their social media. Like, what make that make sense? Or they'll say the craziest shit like gotta go pick up my son from baseball and then put the location. Like you're like, bro, like that's hey, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of it like for
Just checked
years.
in.
I watched yeah,
Four
just
square.
checked in, yeah, for you. And you do it 2 times. Yeah, I'm sorry, you do it 4 times in a month. Boom. Now we know that Brandon has baseball from 4 to 3 over here. Like, I mean, I just thought it was interesting. But anyway, the next question is this is why I loved it when you brought this up because there's so man. Oh, my man put the long on it too. Pause. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. The other
Mm-hmm.
thing is that when is it okay to put your child online? That's a great question. Oh yeah, we got some questions, man. So let's go get it. Let's get this thing lit, man. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm glad I saved this one down there to the lowest on the bottom. All right, cool. So sharenting, breaking the rules by uploading your kids. Let's start with that one. How do you feel? Have you seen that same do as I say, not as I do type of behavior from parents before?
Oh, for sure. I think we all seen that.
Okay,
Uh,
bet.
that's like I'm ingrained or I'm programmed or whatever. Don't do as I do, but do as I say. I've been through it and I'm trying to tell you to do better, but
Mm,
I'm set. That's kind of always the thing, right?
right. So my question for you is you don't have any children, but just because you don't have any children doesn't mean that you can't have an opinion on the subject. Because I hate how people always say like if you haven't had a baby, like women's or a woman will say, if you haven't had a baby, you can't have an opinion about a woman's body. You'd be like, I'm a human. I think they shouldn't force you guys to have children. Like, like you know what I'm saying? Like, I can have an opinion. Like, we all have an opinions. Like, you can see a parent beating a kid in on the street and be like, "Yo, I think that's a little excessive." You can have an opinion. You're not a parent. So this is why I thought like you should be able to say, speak, especially because we've all been raised by parents. So we
Exactly. We've
like,
all
you know
been
what I'm saying?
children.
Yeah,
So
you know what
we've
I'm
gotten at
saying?
least the other side of the spectrum.
Exactly.
We've
We've seen
all
other
gotten
people's
that part.
exactly. So I'm like, man, I feel like we should be able to speak on even marriage, like even relate, even girlfriend, boyfriend shit. Like should be able to speak on that because we've been on every stage of that. You know what I'm saying? Or we know somebody. So, but like, but it says going forward when it says, would you think it'd be okay for a child to have an online social media presence? Because I thought that was a slippery slope, and I wanted to hear your perspective on it first.
Man, this is a question that I have at times with different homies, and so as he said, I ain't got no kids, so take what I say with that in mind. But I think it's tricky because when I'm thinking of it as a digital presence, I'm really like, oh wow, like them being online on the internet.
Mm.
I feel I'm looking at it that way instead of like, oh, when can I give them a phone and they can go on Facebook?
Because that's hold on, that's a deeper question though, because to
That's
even have a
different. Those are
social,
different
yeah,
things.
yeah, exactly. Because
Those are
people
different.
people
So
intermingle those. I'm glad you said that. Go ahead, man. Oh, you
yeah,
cooking
yeah,
now?
yeah.
Oh, my man cooking.
So I'm thinking digital presence. I
Mhm.
think um uh, I mean, first off, it like you said in the beginning, technically against the terms of service, you're putting up your picture of your kid, you're breaking the rules. You're technically not supposed to do that.
Agreed.
Um so with that in mind, I don't like the fact of I guess an open digital presence.
Mm.
I had a talk with my friend, and he thinks digital presence means anything, like just with your phone, and it goes to your iCloud. That is breaking the rule to him. He's like,
I
that's too much.
Oh, whoa,
Not
whoa,
even
whoa,
sharing
whoa,
it. Not
whoa,
even sharing it.
whoa, whoa. That's okay.
Just
That's ooh, that's
that's
deep.
because if you
Okay.
get hacked, now it's out, right?
Hey,
Like
that's a perspective.
so
That's a
so
stance.
that's why I was like, this is interesting because I have these kind
Yeah.
of combos, but I recently had
Mm.
one with my homie about this kind of stuff, and he
Mm.
doesn't have any pictures of his girl, his kid online.
Mm.
Um, he
You said
has a lot
he
of pictures
sorry,
on
he's the
his
one with the
phone.
iCloud? He's the one that doesn't have the
He,
children his child on the iCloud? Okay.
he no, he does have them on the iCloud,
Oh, okay.
but he was like, I feel like I'm cheated or I'm breaking the rules by having the iCloud. I shouldn't have the iCloud. And I was just like, oh
Mm.
damn, like that's interesting. That's mad. Like
That's deep though.
that's a
I didn't even
hard
think about
line,
that.
right?
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's hey, that's stand on business. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie.
So
Mm.
with that said, if we're going to that degree of like, I shouldn't
Yeah.
even have digital photography of my child,
Mm.
then yeah, I guess maybe when they're 10, you can start looking at putting pictures up or talking about it, or I
Mm.
don't know, introducing it maybe then, but I don't have a kid, so it's hard to say, but I just always wonder, I would wonder now where everyone's line would be. Like, is it just publicly? Is it only for you? Is it anything digital? Like, um, what do you think? What's your take in terms of like, where would that line be?
Um, See, this is why I'm glad you brought this to the forefront. You know what I mean, for us to talk about because I have to go fall back on my old trusty, reliable phrase of this is one of those things that has to be on a case by case basis.
Oh yeah, just about yours
Because
for sure.
because everybody's situation is completely. I mean, not completely different, but I mean, like because
100%.
us, like we're creators, we're in the content space, right? So when I heard about this topic, right, my mind immediately went to, eh, if my child, you know what I'm saying, was maybe had a social media presence, maybe he likes to stream Fortnite, like
Mhm.
maybe likes to do well, actually he does likes to do commentary, like over games and things like that. I don't have a problem with that. Um, but there's rules to that. Like I mean, for his age, at the time I believe he was 10, 11. So there was no online streaming. There's no live streaming, none of that. There is you can post your shit. There's no picture of you. Like, you know what I mean? It's your Fortnite avatar character. You're not doing the facial where you can see people, you know what I mean? You're just commenting on what's there's rules like for our situation, that's what I, you know what I mean? That's what I deemed that was gonna be okay because I understand like if he wants to have a future in the content space, who am I to shut down his growth like in it? Like, you know what I mean? I want him like, and let's be real, the earlier you succeed and find your path, like the faster you're gonna win anyway. So, but there's no Instagrams, there's no Facebooks, like so that's why when it said what's your presence, like your presence, like for me in my situation is more like, okay, you got you know the way to generate some money, the way for you to work, and you know what I mean we're cool with that, but the whole social part of the digital imprint we're not on that yet, like you know what I mean
Mm.
and honestly I haven't really came up with a timeline on that. I'm thinking after high school, Like I'm
Okay.
like that's
When
just
he's
where I
when he's
yeah,
an adult
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
because I don't know, I just keep hearing a lot about this online bullying and all this other shit, but my biggest thing, to be real with you, is you are a child. You don't need all these distractions when you're trying to be at this point in your life just to be here for an education and to learn things to shape you as an adult. Social media, I feel like, can teach you how to deal with personalities, but you need to go deal with life situations to go and learn how to be an adult and navigate in the real world. So I that's why I said I put the kibosh on the social media presence. But like I said, for everybody else, their situation is different. I would say that I respect what everybody does with their kids. You know what I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Like,
Everyone can do whatever they
but
want,
yeah,
but
exactly. But like I said, for my situation though, I would prefer my child focus 100% as much time as he can on scholastics and sports, whatever he wants to do, and actual real play time outside. And you know what I mean. And if he wants to start his journey, you know what I mean, then you know what I mean, being a creative, cool. But if he wasn't doing that, then honestly, nah, bro. You can watch YouTube. You can watch stuff like you know what I mean on the kids' accounts and shit. You got a little screen time, but as far as you being no, there'd be nothing. No, that's my situation because
oh yeah.
the world to me, like right now, it's so crazy, bro. Like like when you're just a regular person and you're not even thinking of stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like as a creator, like you know what I mean. I tried to post something the other day, not of my child, but it was like a funny little meme, whatever, for a short. And then I got a flag like, "Hey, are you sure you want to post this?" I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! Why would I want to be unsure?" So then I went to the guidelines. It was like, if you have like, I'm like, "Oh, I didn't even think like that's how people think." You know what I'm saying? Like in my head, I'm like, "Oh, this is gonna be funny." Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, "Oh no." And other people's heads are like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Rewind that." Like people are weird. Like, and that's crazy. Like, you know what I mean? So when it comes to children, I understand that we got to protect the babies because I don't know what's going on with society and the culture right now, but I can see it. Like they are in a rush to force our children to grow up. Like, you know what I mean? And not only are they in a rush to force them to grow up, they're forcing them to grow up and be something that their parents aren't trying to teach them. Like we don't like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's weird, like, because they're trying to have them be like grown at like 13. Like, why does it what were you doing at 13? Fuck all that. What were you doing at 13?
Going to school, skateboard, kicking it.
Remember that whole come home from school, put the backpack down, run out the screen door, and you might come home. I mean, you got to come home before before the moon came out, but like dusk, like the sun. You see the sun on the
Mm.
mountains, like you run into the house, like you know what I mean. You was outside, like because you know what it is. You know what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah,
You
yeah, for
know what
sure,
it is.
for
You
sure,
better beat that bitch home, like you know what I'm
for
saying.
sure. With
You
the
running.
skateboard, son, got that gleam in the cube.
What? Like, oh, Gleam of the
Getting it.
Cube, the Christian Slater.
Yeah, I was getting it, son. I was like, yo, gotta
Mm.
go see that shit.
Bro.
Getting it.
My man, hella tall. He had them long ass legs. He was.
Long strides. Oh yeah, exactly. Um,
That
that was
shit.
me, yo. Killing them bearings.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh shit. I bet you was. Oh shit. Oh no, but you know what I'm saying. That's crazy to me because like nowadays, oh, like now how I feel as a parent, like I want my kids to go outside, but like nowadays, I'm like, bro, I don't even. But I'm scared if my kid go outside. Like back in the day, man, like I can't even. We didn't have just all the kids had guns and all the kids was talking about nigga, we get money out here. What you? Not all the kids was on that. There was the niggas over there that did that. There was some people who just like to play basketball. Like, you know what I mean? There was some niggas over here who collect comic books. There was people over here who were break dancers. Like, not everybody's like, I'm the toughest person out here. It's scary to be a kid, bro. Like, I can see it nowadays. Like, kids are really awesome. Like, PTSD shit, like where they're like, oh no, it's a war zone out there, so let me just stay here and play video games. Where like that's their community now. Like instead of we go to high school, like it's like these are the people over here, these are the people over here, these are like I think that's what the social media has taken over and replaced. Like you can find your community without having to actually talk to people and have social interaction. And that's a good thing in a way, but bad in a way too, because it doesn't help you develop life skills. You have to go through life situations like to learn things. Like not you can't go like you can listen to us all day. The reason why we are very informative is because me and him have gone through life situations together and separately and came back and talked about those life situations and figured out why the fuck they went well or why the fuck they didn't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why, I mean, we
100%.
are very entertaining and very knowledgeable because we went outside. Like, you know what I'm saying? We didn't
A lot.
learn everything on meta. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so like I don't it's just I have it's like I said, it's a long conversation, man. Like I'm glad you brought this up, man, because it's crazy. So what are your thoughts? Like as somebody who doesn't have a child, like what would be your thoughts that would be deemed appropriate for a child to be have an online presence?
I guess from my stance, I wouldn't want my kid to have any kind of digital presence until
Mm,
high school.
mm,
Um, I mean, I think I would succumb to like a digital camera with a little SIM card, taking
mm.
pictures or something, them
Okay.
growing up that way.
Okay.
But
Little Nikon, little Canon.
I wouldn't do it on the phone or something, but I would do something
Mm,
where I can document, but I would probably go that route. And then when they were in high school, they could start their digital presence
mm.
socially, openly, or whatever. But because I
That's
also
a good
think
idea.
you don't want to be the weird kid that doesn't have one in high school, but we could figure that out then too. But um,
Right, with
I think,
restriction or some sort
yeah, yeah,
figure
there's,
something out.
yeah,
Figure something out.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that something out so they're not too just weird and different like everybody else can
Right.
understand when they're talking about shit. So they can be a part of the mix, but obviously there'd be a lot of rules and shit. But um, I just think, what if you show everything about your kid, the sonogram, everything's online. It's high school time. They're doing a debate club, and the person debating them can talk about how their mom wore
Summer
a pink
Jam
dress.
screen.
Yeah, wore a pink dress when she had you. Saw the video. Like, like
Yeah. Oh no, no. Yeah.
you're just not allowing them to kind of have
Identity.
this stuff be their own, and
Yeah,
it's shared.
I agree with
Everything's
that.
too shared in a sense, and
Mm,
it's like, yo, like
bars.
how traumatizing would that be if you were in school and knowing a group of kids found something about your mom and they're just now having this inside joke about it, and you just,
Mm.
you know what I mean, like you got to deal with that. You can't even, like, you don't even know what it is. Who knows? Like that's just in their side chat kind of thing,
I
and
mean, but that
it's all
also
because
brings
they
up.
put videos of
I was gonna
you
say
as a
that
kid.
also brings up though, like the new generation of these OnlyFans kids. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy. So like, who's parenting who in certain situations? Like you know what I'm saying? Because the internet's a very interesting place. But go ahead. I just thought it was crazy because it's the same thing. Like kids are very meticulous, so it's like mm, I agree with you.
Yeah,
Go not
man.
go. You was cooking. Go ahead. I agree with you.
Yeah, yeah. I just, for me, my situation, I wouldn't really want that. I wouldn't want my child to have some disadvantage of everybody knowing them just as well as me,
Mm,
or something like that, or even thinking they know you when they don't know you.
mhm,
Because of this identity being online. To be like, oh, I know him. He plays soccer. It's like, nah. I want y'all. Y'all have to, if y'all want to know my kid, y'all gotta talk to him.
mm.
Y'all gotta go
That's
play with
real.
him and interact. And so, I just, I would lean towards that. That would be hard, obviously, because my wife's one who loves to share online, but that's a whole different combo.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No, you
But
don't. No,
at
across,
yeah, Dream
across.
World, that's
Wait,
it.
what? Dream World.
Dream World, that's how I would run it.
All right. Nah, the Dream World. All right. Nah, I tried to something that ran across my mind as well. Like yeah, it's crazy though, because if you're not into doing scammy things or weird things, like certain things don't really cross your mind, right? So I just remember last Thanksgiving yeah, last Thanksgiving. Big family, we're all together. My little cousins come by. I think they're like ages between 3 to 6. Like, you know what I mean? There's four of them. Like, you know what I mean? Like little girls, like, super cute. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Click, click, click. I take a picture. I'm like, oh yeah, you guys are cute. Like, oh, okay, blah, blah. And then my uncle walks in and goes, "Hey man, don't put that online." I was like, "Why would I put the pictures on?" And I was kind of like bugged out. Like, I'm like, "Why you gonna walk up to me all like, you know what I mean, to the side? Like, hey man, make sure." I'm like, "Bro, like, what the hell's wrong?" And then I got in the car and I told my wife about it. And I said, "Isn't that weird? Why would he do that?" She's like, "Babe, people are weird out here. Like, maybe he doesn't. Maybe they don't have an online presence. Like, maybe we'll." And she brought up all these points that made hella sense. Like, and I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, yeah." Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, "Yeah, no shit." I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "People are weird." Like, I'm like, when she brought, I was like, "Oh yeah." Like, you know what I mean? Because it's so not in how, you know what I mean, not our thought process. So it's like so weird when somebody brings it up. You're like, "Oh my god, can people?" You got it. Like, you know what I mean? I mean, I wasn't going to, but like, you know what I mean? It's just funny though. Like when people tell you stuff, and sometimes your mind just be blown. Like you're like, "Whoa, what? I forgot the world is fucked up." Like, I forgot people are fucked up. Like, you know what I mean? It's just weird. But
And he might think you're not going to, but he just as a dad and a
as a
man or whatever,
precaution,
he
as
gotta
he
say it.
should, yeah, as
He's
a
just gotta
precaution,
say it. Like, hey
yeah,
yo, don't put that on.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, I got you, big dog. Like,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. No, definitely. Definitely no
Yeah,
fault on
yeah,
his
yeah,
side.
for sure.
Definitely no fault on
Like,
his
oh yeah,
side.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
For sure. Like,
But
matter of fact,
for him, it's
you know, me, I'd be
automatic.
like, "Hey
He
man, delete him. Hey, delete that one, that one, that one, that one. I don't even know you like that, really."
send me that one
But
and then delete that.
yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on, hold on. AirDrop. Okay, AirDrop. All right, bet. Now delete that. Like, you know what I'm
Not delete
saying? Yeah.
that. For real.
Right. Oh, shit, don't explain. Hey, don't ask me what type of dad I'm gonna be when I have a daughter. It's gonna be. Yeah, I understand it. Like I said, now I understand it. Like I said, I understand it. But let's. Oh man, but that shit was wild,
Sharenting's real,
man.
man.
No, but that shit was wild though when your man said, "Bro, I don't even like taking a picture and having that shit on the cloud." Cause I never even went that route with it. That's deep. That's real shit.
Yeah, man. He was talking. He's like,
Cause he
yo,
was
man.
like, "Yeah, that shit gets hacked. That's out there."
He said, man, I fucked up already. I got it on my iCloud. I'm like, bro,
Mhm.
like the fact that you're already thinking that deep about what memories you can keep and how you go about it is like, man,
No, that's inspiring. I ain't gonna lie. That puts something on my brain. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I plan on having
exactly.
some more in the future. So like I've always in my head, I'm always in the back of my mind, kind of planning on,
Plotting and planning.
yeah,
Yeah.
just trying to synchronize things, like that was crazy because the next one you said we had on here was said parents who shared before a child is born. Is this fair to? Oh, well, okay, yeah, we already did that. All right, cool. All
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
All right, cool. So at the end of that though, like I want to say that I feel that if you are sharing your child, you have the right to, like, I mean, that's your prerogative. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, once, like I said, now that we've been doing our content journey, like, during this content creation journey, we go down a lot of avenues, a lot of tunnels, a lot of rabbit holes. And I have gone down the rabbit hole where people are not as innocent, like, you know what I mean, as us. Like, where we don't think shit like that. Like, people are creepy out there. Like, people are on weird shit when it comes to like these kids. Like, you might post a picture of your kid sliding down like the slide, and they'll be like, "Oh, look, that's a kid," and think weird shit. Like, you gotta watch, like it's crazy too because I know people are proud of their kids. That's why I don't want to, like, you know what I mean, like tell people like you're wrong for doing it, because when you have a child, I understand, my man, when my child took a first step, or when he first kicked the ball, when he first rode the bike, I'm like, man, but like we good parenting out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? He on the appropriate time frame, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he reading on the right schedule. Like, I'm like, man, y'all gotta see what we doing. Big things are happening in this house. Like, but I understand though, you gotta understand that people aren't seeing it the same way you are. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like that. Like, this industry, it's $1 billion industry, and you know what industry I'm talking about. um Major, but you know what I mean. So like, just keep your kids safe, man, no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because
100%.
like, I'm a big advocate on trying to maintain a child's innocence for as long as you can. I'm not into coddling them or making them think the world is fucking all cotton candy and roses, but like,
Yeah.
if a kid can be a kid till he's 13, and then really, like, you know what I mean, then start realizing, hey, I'm an adult now. Like, I would hopefully hope that people can raise their children to like be children at least until puberty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I see them some grown ass 10-year-olds, like some grown ass 9, 11-year-olds. I'm like, man, look, can you at least get to puberty first before you start talking sassy? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or you know, what I mean, I'm just saying, that's me personally.
Wait till you get some bass. Wait till you get some bass.
Yeah, for real. Before you start balling your fist up, like for real, like come on, cause we don't believe you. But like, it's funny, man. Little kids, man, they be funny, and it's funny too because kids is big now too. So, but it's funny,
Mm-hmm.
but their brain is still small, so it's hilarious. So we still don't see you like how big and smart you guys think you are. No, no, it's funny though because you remember when we were kids and shit, and we were doing the same type shit. Like we were like, yeah, I'm getting away with shit. You come in the house and shit around 11:30, like trying to tiptoe type shit. Parents is like, click. Hey, so yeah, I was wondering when you was gonna bring your stupid ass in here. So, look, let's talk. No, sit down. Like, yeah, you get that
Especially
talk.
in my house.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. I got to talk a few times at your house.
Especially in my house, man.
Thing I got.
Submarine red light come on. It's like, oh man, I can see you in the dark.
Oh yeah, you light skinned though, so you was light bright. You was glowing. You came home. You was
Oh yeah.
they
That's what I didn't
glowing in
even
the
do.
dark.
That's not even worth trying to.
Whoa. You talking my man never used to do anything bad? My man was
Oh
cool.
no, we had the feds watching every night. It's not worth it. Man.
Oh, that's right. So
Motherfuckers got a mission to get you in trouble. When your parents
mm,
are waiting for it.
yeah,
Oh
that's
yeah, yeah.
true. That's
It's
true.
different. It's different when they trust you and you just trying to be crazy. But when they like, oh, I hope you out there doing something crazy. I'm gonna get
I
that.
mean, I ain't gonna lie, my man Richter did have some 007 missions.
Oh yeah, but
He said that don't count.
we
He
keeping them
said that
still
don't count.
confidential
Oh yeah,
files.
yeah. That's all that been redacted.
Had to.
Mm.
What's up with this
Did we
loading the
actually?
dishwasher? People tripping on the dishwasher? What's up with that?
What do you mean? That's not the one of my favorite segments. Hello. Yeah, we back in our marriage and relationship segment, man. Hello. Hold on.
I mean, we was just kind of talking about it. That's why I was
Yeah,
like, this is
that's why I'm
perfect.
glad. Exactly. Hello. When I saw you brought, I'm glad we doing this. Hello.
What's up with this
All right,
dishwasher talk?
cool. So, I saw the comments, and yes, I did step in it a little bit last marriage, and relationship conversation. Um,
Oh,
and my man Richter did end up looking like he always looked, the smart one. So
oh
I'm not,
shit.
I'm not gonna talk too much about what I read, but I feel you what you always saying. No, I do sound a little weird when I say certain things. Um, but anyway,
Let
so households divided over loaded dishwasher. So see, this is why I'm bringing these up because I'm trying to say just because I say certain things, the heart is always in
let
the right place. So I know, right? He keeps saying let. Did I put let?
let me. Nah. I'm just going back to let her take a trash out. Let me take the
Hey, I'd
trash
let her do it today. No, I'm kidding, bro. I'm kidding.
out. You see how he had a look when he said that? I let her. And
That's how you know you
you
married, though. That
know,
was that Key and
that's how
Peele
you
shit.
know.
That's that Key and Peele shit. I looked her dead in her soul and I said, like, you know what I mean? One of those. I let her do it today.
Oh, oh my
I
god.
said,
What's up with this?
she'll come shut this whole pod down. Let me hurry up and stop talking. Like,
What I'm saying. What's up with this?
oh, what's it called? Oh, so yeah, it says American households are divided over loading the dishwasher. And
What's up with
this was
this?
actually super short for me because I thought it was hilarious actually. We never had problems like this when I was coming up because we didn't have a dishwasher.
Mm,
So we was the dishwasher as kids. So
mm,
I thought it was interesting because I wanted to bring this up as somebody moving forward in my life, right? Because I guess my parents did a good job. You want to always make sure the next generation is doing better than the previous. So my generation, we have washer and dryer in our shit. Like, but if I have it, so when I have a child, I'm sorry, washer and dryer, dishwasher. Like
dishwasher.
when I have a child, like, is it that serious? Like, it's a dishwasher. Like, I don't know. So I think it goes back to a whole chore type schedule type situation. I think it should extend more than the dishwasher. Like I thought that was kind of a moot point. Like maybe
What
your
you mean?
child. Well, I mean, who has to load the dishwasher? Like
Oh, yeah. So you gotta kind of give me a little more primer on this one, because this was a Wall Street Journal, and I ran out of like things I could see,
Oh, okay.
so I didn't get to read this
All
one.
right, okay.
But
What was? I'm
so
sorry,
so
my
what?
bad. It was a study.
No, no, you good, you
Yeah,
good.
it was a study pretty much saying that American families, one of the things that is going on is that they're being divided over who will actually maybe their chore chart. People are very apprehensive or not willing to load the dishwasher.
So people don't want to do that part
Yeah, of the
it,
housework.
the
Yeah,
loading. Oh,
right.
okay, okay, okay.
That was pretty much it. And that's when I said that's why I prefaced it underneath and I said, white families be funny. That's why I said,
Yeah, yeah. No, I saw that. I
because I
was like,
was like,
okay.
when I grew up, we was the dishwasher. Like there was no where's the detergent and load the dish. Nah, we ain't have load the dishwasher. Like,
Yeah, yeah. Because when I was reading the title, I was like, okay, is this about people and how they put the dishes in, like how they load it, or is it
nah, no,
who?
no. White families are struggling with getting Timmy or Jonathan or Rebecca to put the dirty dishes in the dishwasher, and it's an epidemic
Uh,
that was in the Wall Street Journal. So my first thought of it was white families
uh,
be funny, and this is going to be short. That's
true that and true that. Yeah,
I
yeah,
usually come through with the no, no.
yeah.
I usually come through with like something really like introspective, like for like the marriage and relationship segment. But once I saw
Like letting the
yours,
wife load the dishwasher,
no, no. Yeah, no, actually,
like that,
no, actually, but it was no, it was no, it balanced out though because she let
like
me.
that, right?
No, she no, because she balanced out because she let me come on here and say some stupid shit and didn't even beat me up like later. Like it was like smiled at me through dinner and shit. Like was all polite.
Oh man,
No, no, it was dope. It was dope too. Came out the shower, like you know what I'm saying. Roll
it
something
lets you
up. Yeah, no, she let me do all that. I
it lets.
appreciate her. No, she let me do all that. I rolled something up right when I'm about to
Yo, when the
spark it.
boss lets you,
Yeah, no,
that's dope.
right, right. I'm about to spark something up. Right, I'm like boop, 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 boop. As soon as I get the lighter, here she go. So what? When you say let about the washer, like what do you mean? What's up with the trash? What do you mean about the let? Like, and I was like, oh, so you caught the last episode.
So you're up to date. Oh, okay.
Okay, okay, okay. So dope title, dope episode name, wasn't it? Like I was on
Right,
my shit. I was on my shit.
right.
I was on my shit. No, but actually, no, but going back though, what I was saying is though, I saw that you had such a really good like one to talk about that I was like, we don't need to combine two good ones. I'll throw something funny in there that I saw in the Wall Street Journal.
Mm,
Because I'm like, bro, this is in the Wall
mm.
Street Journal, bro. Like
Yeah, and
they
I was
make
like, man,
they're making it seem like it's the
this
new epidemic. Like like they
are
struggling
they
out there.
reaching?
Yeah,
They reaching.
yeah, they it's a slow news cycle. It's a slow news cycle because I'm like, word, they struggling for okay, like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, okay, let me bring it out there. But so
Right.
anyway, now that you're caught up on what it actually really is, what was your thought on the loading of the dishwasher dilemma?
Man, get out of here with this shit.
The
Get
dilemma.
the fuck out of
The
here.
struggle is real.
This shit out of here, man. You know who to do it, man? Get the fuck out of here. In my family, if that shit's not done by 8
Oh
p.m., there's
God, this
problems.
house is gonna blow up. Like I swear.
There's problems.
Okay.
That shit is not running by 8 p.m., fam, there's problems.
Yo, if I don't see the steam coming out that bitch, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When I walk
If at
in,
8:45 it ain't
oh,
jiggy
bro,
jiggy 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 jiggy
oh,
jiggy jiggy. So that is done before the 9 p.m. show,
not that
then
murder she wrote. Not that
yeah,
murder
yeah,
she
yeah. We
wrote.
gotta make sure all the jiggy jiggy jiggy, all that's
We
done
don't want to
by the
hear that
time
shit during
the 9
Angela.
p.m. show happens. We need to have it
When,
all done, son.
when Miss
That shit need to be
Lansbury get
running.
on, I better not hear shit in the background.
Because if you gotta do the extra long one, we need that buffer. So that's why we starting
Okay.
at 8 p.m.
Bruh, it's oh God. No, the audience doesn't understand why this is so funny. Like, cause I know his mother in real life. Like,
Gonna miss that
woo, that
Lansbury.
shit. Oh no, woo. Shout out,
Miss it.
man. Shout out, man. Shout out, Mama Smith, man. I love her,
She's running that
man. Love
regiment.
her, man. Shoot.
So okay, look, honey, you need to start the dishwasher by 8. It's done. Okay.
That's it. I
That's
mean,
it.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna lie though. It's better than the second time when she has to tell you.
Fam.
That second time.
She's like, She's like, well, if you're gonna start it at 8:20, you just take them all out, wash them by hand.
Oh
We ain't
God,
gonna have
we
that
gonna
running
have
while
all
my
that, all
show.
that, all that noise and
So
shit.
you could just wash them by hand and close that kitchen pocket door. So I ain't hearing the water run.
Nah, she hit you with that. No, it's cool. No, it's cool. You made your choice. No, it's cool.
No, you can't wash until
Yeah,
after the
yeah,
show.
exactly. No, it's cool.
Oh, and they do a double episode tonight, so you can't run that till like 10 or 11.
Don't think about going to sleep. Don't think about going to sleep.
And you
Indiana
gotta take
gonna be
them out
right
when
here
they're
for you.
done.
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
take them out when they're done.
I love
Told you
your
to do it by
mom,
8.
man. I love your mom.
Like, man,
Your mom.
these lessons are long and hard. I don't like these.
I said 2024. Load the dishwasher in the Wall Street Journal. I said, oh, y'all. I had to immediately assume white family. Like, no offense to white people.
Oh,
Like, I just had, but
easily.
like, I think they had a white person in the picture too. So like, that didn't really like help y'all in that one. But like,
Not a white trash family. White trash family would have had that figured out.
oh yeah, for
White
sure, they
family.
would have had all the paper plates in the trash can. Like by the end of the evening, and the paper cups.
Yeah,
Like, they'd
exactly.
have figured it out. They'd have figured it
They're
out.
saving the plastic cups, but getting rid of the paper
For
plates.
sure. On God, they might rinse the paper cups for sure. They don't rinse though.
Paper cups.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
They're not gonna wash them in the dishwasher. They're just gonna leave them in there.
Yeah, for
just
sure.
to air out.
Just the air out. Damn. Yeah, we talk about our people bad, but like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all get a couple strays every now and again too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I got shots for both.
No, I'm saying I
my
talk about light skins more than I talk about white folks. So if I talk about white folks,
But y'all see my 23 and me, everybody can get it. I got shots for everybody.
Hey, seriously though, I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is still funny to me. Why is one of our biggest segments like your nationality, bro? That's so fucking funny to me, bro. That's funny forever, bro. Like, because
everybody's like, what is this?
What the holy hell? Like, nigga, like albino except stronger looking. Like,
like Vin Diesel, but with a black soul.
Vin Diesel
out.
with a soul. Sorry,
stretched out too.
just with a soul. Anyway. Hey, you know, speaking of Vin Diesel, man, it's time to bring back that Riskel and T-Bert, man. What we known for, man. Quit playing, man. Riskel and T-Bert, man. Unfortunately, I'm not in my bag like I want to be, but this is why we got Riskel. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so what we got going on right now is, I know I'm not in my bag. I was working. I had a work week.
Hey,
I had a work week. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna hate on productivity. Oh. But I am gonna hate on the fact that I did not see the shows I wanted to see. So I'm gonna let you take over right now, so we can go ahead.
Oh, so no Superman and Lois update.
No.
Where you at? Let me get at least an update. Where you at on that show?
I am still on the
second season.
Yeah, second season. Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
I'm on where the Bizarro shit. Oh yeah, and shout out to what's it called, dude in the comments who said that I was actually mistaken for saying that about the Superboy costume. So they gave his son the Superboy costume. There was 4 Supermans in the previous other shit, but there was no Bizarro Superman in that timeline of Superman. So I just want to say thank you for correcting me on that, because I was confused too, because I was wondering why the Bizarro was in that sort of timeline. So thank you for letting me know about that. They on our ass on this Riskel and T-Bert. They on our ass, bro.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too. For sure.
I'm not super knowledgeable about the Superman lore, so teach me.
But yeah, exactly. I was like, thank you, correct me when I'm wrong. I appreciate it. But like, let's see, Justified. You know, I already seen that whole little shit. That was my shit.
So I'm done with it. I gave it a shot, man. I pushed.
You gave it a shot.
I kept pushing. I got like episode 7. I'm done. I can't.
Okay.
I gave it an honest
shot. What was
it
for you? What did you win? I gotta ask. What did you?
I've just been done with it, man. I'm just not my flavor. It wasn't nothing like happening. I was like, I'm done.
The story, the scene, the
whole like the weird like it's a marshal, but it's not like a marshal, and I don't know. He wants to like always talk about, can I draw faster than you? I don't know. I was just like, yo, like. I don't know. I was
wasn't your flavor. Okay, so wasn't your
flavor. I was over. But I gave it a shot. I gave it an honest shot.
I know 7 episodes is a shot. Too, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, you know.
That's a shot too. That's real.
I had to see if it built or something, but it's just not my flavor. I move on. So yeah, Justified's out of here. Get it out of here. 2 blunts down.
Frisbee
2
though,
blunts down.
2 blunts down. Oh no.
2
Oh
blunts down. Get it
nah,
out of
I gotta
here.
call
Get that
blasphemous. Hey,
shit out of here.
we might have to get one of those like what's that show where they do the star or the ring or whatever does a redemption like
Just one
button
of
like
these.
no, that's how you do redemption. I was like justified.
Justified's getting one of these,
No,
cuz.
not my man Olin. Oh, that's how you get my man Olin.
What
Oh
they getting?
wow, the game is
Rap.
thick. Damn, Riskel.
Coming with the
Damn.
heaters. Came with the flamethrower this
The
week.
vehement 2 blunts with the pantomime of the. Oh no, it's cold outside.
2 blunts
Oh
down.
no, that's
Alright.
wild.
So we off that Justified.
Shit.
I
Well,
made a
at
mistake.
least I already watched it.
I
Shit.
made a mistake with Shogun. I thought it was all done, so I started smashing and realized there's one more episode next week, fam.
Okay, because last night I was gonna jump into it, right? And I was trying to convince, the boss. I was like, what, check it out.
So
My
pissed.
man told me the whole thing done, so I'm, you know what I mean? I want to binge it. Like, and then we decided to go with something else, and I was like, okay. I was upset about that, so I'm glad that you said that we got one more. When's that last? Because I would have been upset if I got to that 8 and had to wait.
I
So,
think it's the 23rd, it said something like that. So it's this upcoming week.
it's soon. Okay,
It's
yeah.
this week, but
Okay.
I smashed through and I was like, oh, there's one more. No. So
But so far, what's it hitting on though? I haven't seen one episode at all. So what's
man,
going
I
on?
told you whatever episode that was. It's dope. It starts off talking about Christians and Catholics in Japan.
No. I didn't say tell me about it. No, I was there for that episode, brother.
Yeah.
I meant
I'm
what
just
you
saying.
think about the episode that you saw.
Everything's great, dude. It just builds off that shit. It's great. I ain't giving you no more spoilers than that trailer.
That man said it's about a woo woo woo. I'm like, yeah, I was there that day.
I know you're there, and I ain't saying no more. You ain't trying to get me to spoil it. I ain't spoiling it. It's dope.
Okay, so far from episode, just from the inception of when you started watching it till now, before the season finale, where we at with the blunts? Or do you want to wait for the season finale before you give it the
we gotta
the
wait, fam.
Okay, you gotta wait. Okay, no problem.
Come on, man.
Problem.
Come on, man.
Hey, that's great.
I'm at the cliffhanger.
You know me, bro. I love spoilers, bro. I just want I want to know something.
I'm like right there at the cliffhanger, waiting, fam.
Okay.
Wow, shit just happened, son. I can't. I need the answer at the end. That's wild shit happened.
That's as much of a spoiler I'm gonna get. Something happened. I need an answer at the end.
Let's go. So we off the Shogun, waiting for that last one. And as y'all know, my wife was out of town on a work trip.
Potter's Parade.
So I got to the Smurf account, went through that reacher real quick.
Okay.
Oh,
I got like that. It was like that. No, it was like that. I saw you smiling, bro. It sounded like it was hitting on what you thought it was giving what you thought it was gonna give.
It was alright. It's definitely not as good as the first season, but it's cool.
Oh, word.
It's cool. I'll give it a 1 blunt, 1.5 blunt.
1.5.
Maybe 1 1/4. Like 1 and a. Save it for later.
Would you know what I mean? Ooh, the one in a roach? Not one in a roach.
No. Not even a roach. No. Because you're just getting it. You just to like.
Oh,
not even. You're leaving most of it. You're just getting a start. You're just like yeah.
I call those my roaches. Like when I hit like 4 times, I'm like I'm gonna get back to that in a minute. I call those my roaches.
You got the big Texas roaches.
I got an ashtray full of those. Oh yeah.
You got them Texas roaches.
Hey, them bitches fly too, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. I was looking at the little Cali things.
No. I ain't want to know. Okay. But hey, shout out. Hold on. So, what did you give season 1 though? How many blunts did you give that
2.
one? Ooh, and you said you gave this one 1 1/4.
1 and a.
Was it the acting or was it the storyline? Because like I said, I saw the first 2 episodes. Remember we had that whole conversation about how it was dope how they did the sequence of the books, the way to make the show dope. So I thought season 1 was going to be a winner. So obviously you said it was. So I don't understand how they could fuck up the formula like season 2, like so like what was different like.
I think what's
Not the
different.
story. Like, you know what I mean, don't tell me like, you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah.
What was
I
different for
think
you? Like, yeah.
for me, what was different was the pacing of the show was different.
Mm,
Um, they leaned on a lot of assumption because there's so
mm,
many characters.
mm,
I think season one you had 10 at most, like counting the evil dude and everybody. Like you like 10, right?
mm.
This one you're dealing with like 10 in the first episode, dog. So it's just a
They take
lot
to a
of
game of
other
Clue. They take to a game.
shit going on, and you're like, okay. It felt a little like Scooby Doo, adult
Mm,
Scooby Doo. Like
mm,
the plot, like is so obvious, and yeah, but we love watching the gang go through it. Scooby Doo,
Hello.
you know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we
We
know what's
know
gonna
he gonna
happen.
take. Yeah. And then yeah.
There's homeboy over there behind the curtain, yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
I
we gonna
love
watch
watching
it.
Scoob. I love watching
Mhm.
Scrappy, Shaggy. I love watching everybody do it. So we're gonna watch.
I
But
understand.
that's kind of
Yeah.
how it was for me. It was just like, yeah, it's cool. I like watching Neely and him, but
Mm.
you know,
Can I ask you a question?
yeah.
You ever notice that whenever the main character of a show gets some sort of movie deal or movie contract, the show for some reason seems to be not as hard as it was? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm.
Because you never know. Like now he's in that new movie, right? So I want to know, like,
He's in
did the
like two new
show
movies.
exactly? So didn't the show? You think the show might have suffered a little bit, like while he was on his endeavor, like you know, what I mean, just on his road to stardom, like you know, what I mean, do you think the show might have suffered because of that? Depending on the timeline of filming, but
I'm gonna
obviously
say
it seems around the
I'm
same
gonna
time.
say I'm gonna say generally yes, but for his instance, because I was
Mhm.
kind of following him, this one
Mhm.
didn't. He
So it's
filmed
actually
he
all on the show.
he filmed this before the writer strike.
Oh shit! Wait. Oh, sorry. He
They
filmed the
wrapped it
movies
up.
or the show?
They filmed this season two before the writer strike.
Oh shit! Okay, okay. So yeah, there's no excuses then.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
it's there was obviously other things kind of at play here, but um, it didn't bomb as bad as I thought it would have. But it's not the greatest. But it's season one's still better.
Mm.
You know, I'd
It is
say
what it
check it
is.
out. Check out season two just to
Yeah, I'm
check
gonna
it
check out.
out. But
I'm gonna check it out. I'm
but
gonna
it's
check out just
cool.
cause like I might have a different opinion. You know,
I
I
think
saw
season two
like I
was
said.
very like Scooby Doo, man. Just an adult Scooby Doo. Like they
Mm,
got guns, but they're just doing the same typical crime
not a
plot.
fan of
But
that.
you know,
But oh well, we'll see what it is. I'm still gonna check it out. Like I said, I'm a fan of the Reacher series, the book series. I watched the first two episodes. I was hella into it, so I definitely gonna finish season one. Um, and I'm gonna see season two and just you know, just give my opinion on it because honestly, I like the character.
yeah,
Um,
man.
it was crazy too because in my head I always keep thinking Tom Cruise, like you know what I'm saying because the previous movies, but like the book, like, it's supposed to be brother, like, that size, all that, everything, like, they casted him perfectly, but it's always kinda weird to me because, like, the character itself, like, how you see him moving around, like, in my head Imma be real with you, bro, like, I don't know, I didn't think he was that dope of an actor in general, like,
Mm,
I was trying to figure out maybe it's, like, the role he's in, like, because honestly, like, not everybody can be like, I mean, honestly, when you're Arnold Schwarzenegger size and you're going for that type of that role, that type of niche, whatever I want to say, like your parts are limited. Like, so I don't know, maybe it's the writing or the acting, but like it's weird, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Because back in the day, this ain't the 80s no more, 90s. You can't just say, get to the chopper. And people gonna be like,
yeah.
oh, you go crazy. Like, no, you know what I mean? We're in a different time now. Like, so it's interesting to me because, like I said, I like the Reacher books, but like when you actually see it on screen, you're like, how would you feel if the Incredible Hulk came to your city and started solving crimes, local crimes and shit? Like like the Gray Hulk, the one that was smart with Bruce Banner in there and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? How would you feel like you know what I'm saying? That nigga came over there and started helping your local police department with like with the local gangs and shit. Like that's I don't know, man. My mind just go crazy on little shit like that. But
It's cool, man.
no, I can't
they
wait to
doing
watch it. I
yeah,
can't wait to
it's
watch it.
cool. I just
Because I ain't
think
gonna
they
lie,
could have
it looks better
put
than
it
the
together
movies that
better.
he's about to come out with. It looks
For sure.
way better than the movies that he's coming out.
No, it's better. It's definitely better than the Tom Cruise shit. But
Mm,
this one's very just like more of the affirmation of Reacher. Like the whole him
okay.
investigating, him thinking ahead, him now you're just seeing like 4 or 5 other versions of him because these are all the people he trained, right? So you're just
Mm.
gonna be like it's like, if you watched Superman and you're like, I love Superman, but then you watch Justice League, you're like, oh, he's cool, but there's hella people with powers. right, right? It kind of dilutes the superpower,
Oh, I
right?
see what you're
You know what
saying.
I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
It kind of
Hey,
dilutes his
that was a dope
superpower.
spoiler. Hey, you cooked that. You cooked that.
So that's kind of like what it is with this one. It's like
Mm.
you're seeing him be the leader and teach, but at the same time, it's like he's losing
Mm.
that value in what makes Reacher,
So you
right?
just yeah. I ain't gonna hold you because honestly, the
That's what
biggest
it is.
thing that made Reacher was what was his number one line? I think it said in the book when he was talking to the other police officer. I don't know if they did in the TV show. I just remember in the book,
Yeah.
like, and that's when I became a fan of Reacher. Like when he said, when he asked when he asked the officer, he said, well, the officer asked him, he said, "What do you do for a living?" He said, "Well, you see what you do for a living? You chase criminals." He said, "Yeah, well, all my criminals I chase are murderers. Like all, like you know what I mean? Like that was made with Reacher, like the truth. He's like all the ones like all the ones I hunt are trained killers. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I do
Mm,
what you do, except you know what I mean on steroids. Like
yeah.
when I heard
Yeah.
that, I was like, ooh, I was like, oh, that nigga, I was like, ooh. So so no, I was just saying like when it comes to Reacher, I'm just gonna watch it. I just want to see how it goes.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
my
check it
question,
out, man.
no, but my question for you, I want to know because I season one was what drew me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, like yourself included, was the fact that they were following the book line, not the storyline of the books, but the
Hmm,
book
hmm.
line. So now, from what I got from you, without maybe I'm trying to be a little maybe a little too intuitive, but what I was getting from you are the vibe of season two they kind of gravitated away from the books now, and they're just trying to do their own storyline?
No, no, no. They did
Oh,
the
okay.
book. It's
They're still
just
doing books? Okay, okay, okay.
this
As
is
long as they're
just
still doing
one of the
books.
books. This is like number 12. So the
Mhm,
familiarity of
mhm.
this is Reacher. Everyone knows Reacher is already now happening when that's a book 12. You're getting that vibe at book.
Mm,
You're getting that in season 2 now. You're getting this like
mm,
everybody knows Reacher. Reacher's gonna say this. Reacher
mm,
gonna say, oh, when this happens, what does Reacher always say? Like that kind of thing. Where that's why I was
mm.
like, if that fits book 12 because you've had 11 books with
11
him
books, exactly.
to kind of be
Yeah,
like
exactly. So that brings it
WWJD, right? But this
yes.
one, it's like the
But I'm
second
saying
season, and we're
that
just kind of
that
getting that like, oh, all right, yeah, okay, yeah, he's got a lot of good sayings. Yeah, he's got a lot of good quotes. Yeah, he's got a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it, man. Like,
doesn't make any sense though. So
I have a feeling they're getting this out the way. I have a feeling they're getting this shit
you
out
think
the way.
you think it's like one of those what they call reminiscent seasons, so then they can go
Oh yeah.
full blast on okay, because I was gonna because that really was confusing to me right now because I was wondering, I'm like, what sorry, what would be the point of that? So now I'm thinking, okay, cool. So they followed the whole thing, season one to a T, boom, went crazy. Not to a T, but you know what I mean with the book series. So that was what was on the top of my brain when you said. Then season two, they skipped to episode 12. Like, and I'm like, whoa,
To
I'm
book
sorry, so
12.
episode book 12. I'm like book 12. I'm like, yo, that's major shit that happened in between. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, do they do the whole season as book 12, or they just start the season with book 12?
Well, book 12 is about Reacher,
Right.
and it's
No,
about
like,
filling
yeah,
in all the
yeah,
other small little holes we
yeah, remember his
haven't
brother and all
gotten.
the other shit. Yeah, 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 for sure.
Like all the other small little holes about how he is as an investigator, how he picked his
Right,
recruits, all that. Like
right.
all those small little holes we wondered about Reacher, we're just getting that now. And it's kind of like, all right, like he was this mysterious dude who walked from town to town last season, and now you're giving me like the keys to the kingdom.
Oh, yeah, that kind of burns it up. I ain't gonna hold.
So it's
Yeah,
just totally
because
different vibe where
I
it's
see what you're
like
saying. Yeah, because we had to, bro. We had to get to book 12 to get to that. Like, you know what I'm
to
saying?
get
Like,
the
yeah,
little
yeah.
every
We
little
had,
nuance about
bro.
him.
We had Greyhound Station Reacher for like 8 books.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
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 you know what
yeah,
I mean.
yeah.
Like, he just popped in. Like, you know what I mean. Like, hey. nigga being his bitch. You're like, oh shit, word. Like Reacher happened to be right there. Like you're like, oh shit, like yeah, we didn't know about Joe till wait, yeah, his brother Joe, right? Yeah, he had a brother.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
yeah.
didn't know about Joe till book 12. Yeah,
Later,
book 12. I'm
like
bro.
earlier at 10 or whatever.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Like that's
But
crazy.
yeah,
Season two?
so season two now is basically, it's not about the missions, but it's about the same thing, like recruiting,
Mm.
doing missions, someone trying to take out, you know, his unit. It's all the same. So it's just now,
I thought it was a little
and
early,
it's just a little like, you don't get the same um reward.
right? I
You
see
know
what
what I
you're saying.
mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
When you
like
went, bro,
it's
when
too
you
early
got
to
to
get
book
this
12, yeah,
reward.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, when you got to book
It's too
12, you were
early.
like, bro, you're like, okay, let me make this make sense. Because you went through so many questions like on that road to 12. Like, I totally understand what you're saying. I totally
And
understand
you're
that.
like, oh, I get why
I
it's
feel like
like
that's
that.
yeah. I feel like what they could have did was they could have like, you know how CW does it? It'll be like a season of like, let's say
Oh, like a
20,
random the
12, yeah,
random, like,
yeah, the
yeah,
random flashback episode, like you know what I
full
mean. They'll
season
do
type
like,
shit. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah, one episode will be flashback. Well, he feels this way about this situation because whatever, like you know what I mean. They could have did something like that, but for them to actually give Reacher's whole background, like in season two, that's wild. That's supposed to be like a season three, no, sorry, season four type shit. Like you
It's
know what
got
I
to
mean?
be later. It's just a little
Yeah, like
too early. Yeah,
season
yeah.
four or five, like for real. Like come on,
Depending upon how they were gonna do it, they didn't have to wait till
yeah,
10 or whatever, but it's just a little early. So it's just a different pace. That's why it's like it's a completely different flavor and pace than the first. That's all. As long
well,
as you know that going in, it's
yeah.
cool. But it's still
Going in,
Reacher.
yeah. Yeah, but
But
my thing is though, like, I kinda like what they're doing though because it's not predictive. Like, you know, like, usually you can see where it's going, like, I and that's one thing I actually hate about watching most of TV. That's
a
why,
lot of
like, when I
stuff.
find a good show, like, I fucking like, you know what I mean? I stay on it. I'm like a pit bull on a bone, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, "Man, like, oh, this is I can't see where it's coming." Like, when we hit me with the Night Manager, like, you know what I mean? That type shit. Like, that went left, left, left. Like, every episode was going left, left. I thought the person I bro, the main character wasn't even a main character who I thought was a main character. Like, it fucked me up. Like, you know what I mean? I was like,
Just crazy, yo.
I like shit like that. So like when it comes to Reacher though, like I was hoping that they didn't go this route, but you know what? I'm kind of invested because I want to see like where they go with it
They
because
do with
like
it.
they have options with Reacher. It's such a diverse character, like so they have a lot of writing room, especially because they're trying to tote this dude as an actor. Like, no, he's got range,
No, he's dope.
and I was
I
like,
think he's dope, man.
no, no. But the thing is though, in the books, Reacher never had range.
Oh
Like
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like Reacher was like RoboCop, like solve the crime, power down, like like you know what I'm saying. It was wake up about the crime. Like it took him like what maybe 7 books to even think about a female and trying to do a little
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying. And they was throwing it at him too. Like you know what I'm saying.
Oh
He
yeah,
was like,
yeah,
not
yeah.
the mission. Like I gotta get back to this motel room. Like you know what I'm saying. Like it was crazy. But yeah, I want to check it out. Bricklayer though, I gotta bring
What's
this
up
up.
with this? What is
Bricklayer,
that?
yo.
What's up with this? What is this bricklayer shit?
I give this negative 4 blunts, negative an ounce. Um
Wow.
it
Seeds, just
was
all seeds.
bruh sticks and stems and bruh.
Wow, look at
Look,
this. It's got
look, I can't even
three
believe how this
stars,
happened,
two
right?
star, 1.5 stars, Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, oh, you saw that? I
I'm
didn't
looking
even
at
look
it right now.
oh for real they say it?
Look,
Oh
hold
shit,
up.
that's crazy. I didn't even know somebody see I need to start doing reviews. I didn't even know they said that. I watched bruh.
Look at that.
Bruh. Accurate. Accurate.
1.5 stars. All right, let's hear
Damn,
it.
oh, they've been generous. Oh, they've been what 1.5? Oh shit. That must have been one of his friends on the committee.
I'm ready for this one. Let's hear this
No,
one.
no, 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 no. No, you ain't got an ISO. No, trust me. This is
I
light
want.
work. This is light
What's up
work.
with this? What's up with this bricklayer?
I
One
saw
and a
oh
half.
yeah, oh yeah, oh trust me. Look, I just want to say straight off, the title of the movie was appropriate. Appropriate. You know what I'm talking about? Brick.
Laying
Come on,
bricks.
bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You should have said Bricklayer produced by Shaq. Like, you know what I mean? That would have been
Oh, Shaq at the free throw.
for me. It'd have been wild, bro. Like, First off, the only reason I even dove in this because I gave a bad review about the Batman series when it was the Two Face. Remember, I was like, "Oh, the best Batman," blah blah blah, and I totally forgot. There was some good acting with the Two Face character. You know what I'm saying? In the Bale series, you know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like, bro, that's some good acting, man. And I remember I it came across my screen, new release, and I was like, you know what? I was kind of harsh on the little Batman shit, and bro was a good actor. Let me see what they got cooking. He the bricklayer. Like, you know what I mean? I'm
That's
like, yo,
right.
they just came out with a movie called The Beekeeper. I'm like, hold on, like, you know what I
Mm,
mean? Like Cocaine Cowboy or Cocaine Bear or whatever the fuck they came out with. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, hold on, man, let me give my man a shot. Cool. Mistake number one.
mm,
So anyway, I cut it on.
mm,
Cool. I'm man, look. Plenty of spoilers until we get up out of here. We'll see if it's gonna do it again. Plenty of spoilers until we get up out of here. Oh, actually, you know what? Not plenty of spoilers. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not even in the mood to down talking like that. I don't know if that was that man's first movie coming out of a successful movie like Batman, and then they didn't cast you right. But
Aaron Eckhart.
sorry, my bad. I'm trying to be nice. I'm trying to give you some grace, like, cause I ain't gonna hold you, bro. That movie was so trash, bro. That shit was so boo boo, like, bro, like, you see,
What's
you ever
that,
see,
man?
hey, you ever seen that movie, where your favorite actor that once you realize his career is over movie, like, you know what I'm saying?
Just
You know
this
what I'm talking
looks
about,
bad. Look at this. This looks
bruh? I
bad.
didn't even
Look
get
at
there. I
this.
didn't even get there. I didn't even get there. I didn't even get.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna on
This
my soul.
shot
I didn't get there.
is
I didn't even get there.
horrible.
Mm-mm.
Okay, yes, you man.
I got 30
Oh
minutes
wow, John.
max. I didn't even know she was
Wow.
in the movie. I didn't even get that far. They got the Vampire Diaries chick in there. Oh no,
Oh yeah,
no.
this is great. This is great TV. You can tell.
No, this is like okay, see, if you would have came into it like on some like
Oh yeah.
I want to watch a Tubi type movie and get high and talk shit, this would have been it. If you come into this like this is gonna be that one, oh no, this ain't it. No, look, 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 look. And who thought you could make this dude an action star, by the way? Look, oh, there's him training. That's how you take the gun away. Oh, okay. He training.
You got the belt on too.
No, no, I'm happy though because we get to actually see everybody who made the scene suck. Like, okay, that was your trainer.
Everybody who did
That
not
was okay.
contribute.
Yeah, I'm like, you're the one that was responsible for the taking of the gun scene. You were the one that was responsible for the fight scene. You were the one.
You
All
missed
right,
the
cool, man.
layup.
Yeah,
You missed the dunk.
you missed the assist.
You stand out of bounds.
Look, that
Ball.
you were the yes man. Look, he's over there like, it was doing it. Yeah, yeah, you did it. You did your thing. It was doing it. No, he wasn't.
Oh
No,
my god. Oh yeah. Yeah, for
no,
sure.
no.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's something.
Real hip hop. Hey, Agente X.
Bricklayer. Yeah. Oh, not agent Agente. Oh, not Agente. The Spanish
Agente
version.
X.
Not Agente. Oh shit. Oh no, he came from James Bond title. not a not
Uh,
Agente.
this
No, but
motherfucker
oh,
is
not the Russian version.
international.
Oh, not the Russian version. Hold on, I must break you. The break
Bricklayer.
the bricklayer. The bricklayer.
I'm done. I can't.
Bro. Like I said, I'm trying to
Explain
give you guys.
yourself.
I'm trying to be nice and give y'all some grace. So I'm not gonna talk about the actual point of the cameras you guys use making my TV look less than the money I spent on it. That was kind of crazy. Um, I'm not going to talk about the chemistry between the characters because there was none, so there's nothing to talk about. I'm not going to talk about the fact that you shouldn't have this old ass dude doing fight scenes. I know you got Liam Neeson going crazy, like sometimes, you know what I mean, but my man's over here. What's his name? Les something. What's his name? Les. Bro, you was like a step above Steven Seagal with the fight moves. You was. It wasn't.
Good look.
Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. In your defense, though, I did cut the movie off within in the first 25 minutes because it was that atrocious.
No
So
defense needed
maybe,
here.
no, I'm saying maybe it picked up. Like maybe, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? With the Simba gloves or Simba arms.
Right.
Maybe they beefed it up,
You're doing a lot of Pat Riley moves. All I'm
he did.
saying. You're doing a lot of Pat Riley moves. It's bad. Don't watch it. Bricklayer. Fuck out of
I
here.
mean,
Not even worth the ashtray. No
I'm just
blunts.
saying, like this is one of those movies where like if you get into an argument with like okay, right. This is one thing where they throw it in your face, right? If you get into an argument with somebody smoking a black and mild, don't you feel like you're the stupid one? This man is smoking what literally he probably is. Like black and mild. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why
Mm-hmm.
would I argue with somebody? Like, what possessed me to watch a movie called The Bricklayer? Like, bro,
That's what
we
I'm
know
trying to
what that
find out.
means. I'm like, bro, we know what that means. Like, this is
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
like I can't get mad at nobody but myself. So yeah, like I said, I give it no, an honest opinion, not a joking opinion. It's gonna be -1 blunt. It's gonna be my first negative review. Yeah, sorry. And that's me giving you some grace. That's me giving you a lot of bail. It was ooh. I'm surprised it made it to Netflix. I ain't gonna hold you. That's all I got. That's all I got. I'm trying not to go in. Like I'm trying. Like it was bad, bro. It was horrible.
Sounds bad. It looks bad.
It was horrible.
Looks bad. So, in other news, when you're
In
not
other
getting
news,
killed by a bricklayer,
we're not getting
check
killed
us
by
out
a
next.
bricklayer.
Check us out
I ain't
next
gonna hold
week.
you. Fallout though. I noticed that you have not been watching that though. What's going on with that?
Man, we just went over this.
Mm,
I snuck and watched Reacher.
but I was waiting on you though.
What? That's next, dog. What you doing? I just snuck Reacher in. And your
My
boy
bad.
already started Fallout. So I'm already on season. I'm on episode 2. So we'll
Oh
get to
really?
it.
I am only on episode 1
This
still.
motherfucker. The dude here who was like, sorry, y'all, I didn't come with no stuff, is over here pressing me. If
Yeah.
you don't end this episode, get out of here. End this episode.
You right, man. All right, man. Look, man. Hey, check it out, man.
You
You
know,
right though, man.
end
I be
this
like,
episode.
I love, bro. You know what? This is one thing I love about doing this pod with you though, because like sometimes I just fall into the whole vibe of back when we were like 16 and 17, where you would just be minding your business, bro. And I have to come over there and be like, what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? You paying attention? You paying attention? Like, I don't know. I don't know
Nothing
what it is.
changed.
Sometimes, bro, it doesn't matter how old you get, man. Sometimes certain ththings don't change, man. But anyway, Block Giants, man, podcast, man, episode dub and a nickel. Oh shit. Oh yeah,
Silver
24.
edition.
Yeah. We
25.
are
Silver edition.
25. Okay. I just remember we just got grown like last week, but it turns out
Just
now,
drank. And now it's
yeah,
silvers.
now we wow. We a whole
Silver
quarter in this
celebrations,
thing, man.
cuz.
Quarter spoon. Man, thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. My mama. This is Ink T to the G. This is my man Richter. We are Block Giants Podcast. We are so appreciative for you tuning in with us. We are gonna be back once again next week with some of that hot content, just chilling, vibing, and giving y'all the best stuff that comes off the hot news cycle. So until then, stay positive, stay pushing, stay on your pivot, stay on your path until we cross it again. And we go.
Peace. Tell a friend.
Yeah, hook up. Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. I don't know why I never say that. Oh, I never say that.